I believe it started. Should've. If it didn't, then, thanks YouTube, I guess. Anyway, cow. That's it, that's the intro, just cow. I like playing cow track today. So, that's what I'm doing. That's all I got. I don't have much of an intro in me. I have a time to try to beat. I don't expect to, but I figure, why not? It's been ages since I've last played cow track. Better late than never. Play some more cow track. That's what we're up to. Cow track. Being the track that is oh so cow. Yeah. That's my statement. I don't have much else to add. It's a time trial stream. There's always gotta be time for one of these. At the moment I'm just kinda doing warm-ups. It's gonna be a while till I'll actually be able to keep up with a ghost. Especially with how hard this track is. It's one of the hardest in the game, for a reason. You know, I'm 11th. I'm not top 10 anymore. I could try to get it back today. I don't expect to get it back. In fact, I never expect to get top 10 on cows today. Ever again. But I figured I might as well give it one more try, to be fair. I think cows fine. The flames are like going the other way. They're not in Cal's way, they're just, igniting their fiery spirit to get a good time. That's what the flames are here to do. Obviously. Why are you talking about hamburgers? You wouldn't want to talk about hamburgers in front of a cow, would you? This is cow track. We're herding cow on our own turf. Do I have any updates to say today? I suppose I've been editing a lot recently, but that's not really surprising. If anything, that should be expected from me at this point. Too many projects to work on and only so much time in the universe for me to work on them. Not fair. The universe needs to just make more time so I could spend more time working on stuff. Just give me infinite time. Either that or just give me the power to, like, work faster. That would work too. But I have a feeling I don't get that. I'm not allowed to cheat the universe. So yeah. Been busy editing my next thing. So there's always something to work on. Maybe there'll be an editing update tonight in the Discord. We'll see. Clue you in on what I'm working on next. I don't think that was a fast cut, but I just need to go for practice. I don't really do all the fast strats, but I just need to practice, man. Practice makes perfect. Or at least that's what they say. Guess we'll figure out if that's true as we go. I don't remember if 39.6 is a good lap. I genuinely don't. Because I have not played this track in forever. I love a nice little shake jerk off the rail. For speed. Darn it. I got past the 2 tree discs. And then I failed. Interesting guesses. I won't confirm anything right now. Because that's boring. I hate spoilers. Yeah, I know people love that catchphrase. If you can even call it that. There are definitely some people that love hearing me say, I hate spoilers. I know there's a group that likes it. A lot. I was somehow too far left. I imagine Jake's time trialing Whistle Stop right now. That'd be my guess. That was like awful. Oh, you're laying in bed? Well, I tried to make a guess. I was wrong, but I did try to make a guess. Are you running GBR? Why would you choose such a hard track after doing such a hard track? Why are you doing this to yourself? You did Whistle Stop and now going GBR? Which is, I mean, not as hard, but it's definitely still hard. Definitely still up there. At least the top 10, maybe top 5. No, my charged up. What do you mean GBR is fun? I don't like time trialing GBR. Although I don't really like time trialing Whistle Stop either, so maybe that's my fault. You happy? You gotta love the translate feature being awful. And I still don't know how to remove it. I really should be looking that up. But I haven't. I don't know why. But I just haven't. That is all. Why'd you drift? I don't think cows are bulls. Bulls are male cows, but cow itself isn't, or herself isn't technically a bull. This joke didn't land for me. I need to try better. This joke just confused me. I don't like being confused. That felt slow. Now it just is slow. Hi, Cindy. How's it going? I'm gonna you're setting a lot today. Yeah, that's what YouTube does. For some reason, I don't know why. I wonder what fun topics are gonna rant about tonight, if any. Or maybe there's a chance we just don't have the endurance to rant about anything. I suppose we'll see. I've been locked in the editing chambers lately. Which, I mean, isn't the most ideal. But it's where I've been. For better or worse. I'm too wide! Actually, I couldn't get my charge up out on time. Weird. Your day was fabulous. Congrats on having a fabulous day. That one didn't land either, Heckman. You're 0 for 2 with these jokes. You need to step it up. Give me something absolutely humorous. My sense of humor has not been fulfilled. I'm lacking the funny. Pain. Today is a moo day. Sweet. You say I have a bad sense of humor, but then I put moo in the thumbnail and you loved it, so... I don't think you agree with that statement that you just made. You think you could make me laugh out loud? I mean, you can try, but I don't think you're gonna be able to break me. There's only one type of humor that breaks me, and it physically can't happen when I'm the only one here. Or, the only one speaking out loud. I don't think a chat message is gonna break me. No, but sweet, you walked in saying moo. Moo's in the thumbnail. Therefore, you agreed. That's what I'm telling you. You'd be more likely to make me laugh out loud if it was IRL, but it wouldn't be guaranteed. What? I don't understand that. What are you talking about, Suji? I'm confused. I think I'm just gonna be confused today. That seems to be the trend. I'm just gonna be a very confused individual. That is all I could see in my near future. This is he's playing cows because he's confused stream. You're funny.
Yeah!
I will try to at least do the first one, Van. Thank you. I can't promise it, but I will try. I'm more likely to do the first one than the second. I already did a cow impression. Go back to the bingo video, the second one. You'll hear my cow. I don't need to do it again. You already heard my cow. I don't want to repeat jokes. That's boring. You'll need new jokes. You think I can come up with one right now? Absolutely not. Haha, Jake, you're so funny. Someone say moo for Van. He wants to hear a moo. I can't do it. I told you, I can't repeat jokes. I have a limit of one joke. One, I guess, joke can only be said once for me this stream. And then I just can't anymore. I suppose I did say it, but I didn't really say it in the way you're probably wanting. But I did say the word moo. So, there you go, I guess, if that's what you were wanting specifically. And you have obtained it. Just for you. Consider yourself lucky to have obtained a moo. Can I, like, get a lap 1, or am I still stuck in not being able to get lap 1 purgatory? I think I'm still stuck in not being able to get a lap 1 purgatory. I only got one trick. Again, I don't remember if 0.7 is good or bad. I passed the tree twice for whatever that's worth. Not the stinking hill, though. Okay, Heckman. You are really punny tonight, huh? Is everyone just punny? Is that the thing? We're all gonna make moo jokes because I'm playing Moo Moo Meadows? Is that just the bit? I don't know if this is the best bit ever, but I guess it's the bit you guys are going with. I suppose if this is the grade you want the stream to die on, so be it. It'll certainly be a memorable moment. Jake, why are you screaming? It's okay, man. You don't need to act like things are gonna be going insane. I don't think Cheeseland counts as a dairy product. You see, I've always been big on the situational humor, and I'm only allowed one moo joke this stream, so I guess I wasted it. Well, man. Low bar humor, alright? Almost as bad as lowbrow humor. He's laughing? That was a really loud laugh then. It's caps lock. It sounds like he's screaming. It's like a Joker laugh. I think I just made him go insane because I made a pun. Even though the chat's doing it and they didn't make him go insane. Does that imply that words are more powerful than text? I already know the answer to that. That made it? You know, I'm surprised, but yeah, this one's dead. But I am surprised it made it. Why are you watching cow while eating a burger? That's not cool. Don't eat cow's kin. I'd make another cow joke to respond to that, Jake, but I'm only allowed one cow joke to stream. Well, I guess I can make a cow joke. Like, I'm not a coward, but I can't make a moo joke again. I already made my one moo joke. I just thought of another joke I could have made, but I can't make it. I have to commit. I can't make any more moo jokes. I'm so sad. How am I supposed to pun with everyone else if I'm not allowed to do puns via my one joker rule? Man, I'm making this so hard for myself. Just like getting these worldwide tops, am I right? You get to watch me jump on that same cow over and over again. I'm too early. Yeah, sure, we'll go with SpongeBob handcuffs. That works. That's the definition we'll go with. Why not? Why would I want to do Sky High Sunday? I don't want to play Sky High Sunday. There's a guy here who already has done it infinitely more than I'll ever want to. I can just say Luke did it for me and then leave it at that. I don't want to play Sky High Sunday. Not worth it. Track's too solved already. Why would I want to play the track that's already solved? It's just not as interesting. I'm ultra wide, but I should still make it. Could be worse, could be worse. I mean, it could be better, but we'll live. Is that a 0.5? Is that a really bad fence? Yes. Yes, it is. I left tricked. Paid. Why do I want to? I'm not giving you my Nintendo account info. I'm not that stupid. I know I'm pretty stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Also, yeah, I didn't change the description to the stream. I was too lazy. I'm more concerned about using cow than I am making sure the description's up to date. I've been chasing for the past 3 streams. Although, to be fair, it was relevant for those past 3. This is the first one it's not relevant for. Although, it does have pointses in it. And we all love the pointses. Pointses are pretty cool. So, maybe it's for the best that it doesn't change. We can still remember the pointses we made along the way. Because that's all anybody really cares about. Just the slow drive of shame. True. Brain becomes happy when numbers go down. Okay, sweet. That's not nice. I'm allowed to say I'm stupid, but you're not allowed to say I'm stupid. Otherwise it defeats the point. Only I'm allowed to say I'm stupid. Otherwise it's an insult. For me, it's a compliment. That implies that I don't know, there's people smarter than me. I'm not the most stupid. I'm very dumb, but I'm not, like, super dumb. Can you check off of that? The point? The point is that I get worldwide tops, obviously. Like, what else is there to even go for? What else would you even want? I'd rather use my username than impersonate as someone else. 'Cause I don't think impersonation's the key to getting tops. I think I need to be able to fend for myself. I must be able to use my powers and achieve victory by becoming good at cow track once again. Why would I want to... Oh, because that's just a one-way ticket to me getting canceled. Try to relay opinions about how dumb people are. Can't wait to just lose the channel overnight. I mean, so this guy would give me power. But as I said, I need to be able to do this myself. This is a solo journey. Pain. Oh, you want to raid? I don't know if that... I don't think that really changes the point. I don't know if I should be letting my viewers rank how dumb each other are either. It's still gonna make people mad. Just, it'll be you guys getting mad at each other, but that doesn't... That leads to repercussions for me. And I'm not encouraging that, so... Yeah. My point has not changed. Pain. Where are my tree cuts? I can't hit tree anymore. I mean, I'm mainly just going because I need to keep hitting tree over and over again. I need that repetition. I don't care if I fail start boost or not. Regardless, if I fail it, I want to go to the tree again. Tree cut's so hard. I need more reps. Like a workout. I'm still de-rusting. Clearly, I need it. Face reveal and eat beef? Why would I want to do that? I am playing Cow Track. I'm not trying to insult the character I'm playing as. Why do you want to review all the dairy products? How many interesting dairy products even are there? You got yogurt, ice cream, cheese, milk. Things with cheese, I guess. Somewhat. I mean, Isaac is correct. My face is somewhere. Never been here. Maybe someday it'll be here. But at the moment, it's never appeared on the channel officially. But it does exist on YouTube. You just have to find it. It's boring if I tell you where it is. So, go on a treasure hunt. Go find it. I believe in you. If it's truly what you want, then you can find it. Just put some actual effort in. Otherwise, there's no point. It's like a reward for going on a journey. It's no fun if you just get told where it is. You gotta go on an adventure. Otherwise, what's the point? Luke is correct, that's my face. That's what I look like. I am the void itself. Just keep in mind, I canonically don't exist. I'm -6. How could I have a face already? That would make no sense. How can something that doesn't exist yet have a face? If it's not even real. What is reality, after all? I don't understand. Is it nothing? What exactly makes something real? Am I real? I suppose not, right? Then how are you watching this right now? Confusing, I know. You clicked on a cow stream and now I'm making you very confused. It's not what you expected, but it's what you're getting. Here on the Gecko Time Trial stream, you have no idea what you're going to be listening to. It changes a lot. Because I get to talk about whatever. It's just how time trial streams are. There are no consistent themes that I need to adhere to. It's just, we go. You know, it'd be funny if somebody got, like, cow track record on DK. Just because it's not cow. And it'd be funny. That's it. That's my statement. I just think it'd be funny. Somebody should do that. That's it. That's the entirety of my statement. I just think it'd be funny. Speaking of which, I remember seeing someone saying that Toad might be faster on this track. I'm gonna mess around with Toad for like 5 minutes. Because why not? Why do you want to talk about pizza? I mean, I guess. I don't know where we're going with this exactly, but we can talk about pizza. I don't know what specifically about pizza, but, I mean, we can talk about pizza, I guess. This isn't a DK Pass stream. This is a cow track stream. That's like the whole point. No, I don't want to put burger on cow track. That's not okay. I will not promote the eating of cows. Instead, I'm gonna explore the meadows. I cannot legally go burger toad. I do not want to hurt the cow's feelings. For cows, lives matter. Even though apparently you don't want them to, but they do. Every cow life matters. I forgot how much harder this is gonna be now that I have less speed. Why would I want to do that to myself, YTZ? You know how hard DK Trash is, right? Let alone the fact that that is physically impossible. Probably not. Yuki, from what I've heard, Yuki Girl's like a one-frame trick. Inserting tops doesn't use it. I'm not gonna put myself through that. It is not worth it for me. That is it. That's my statement. Fine. We'll test this theory, sweet. If I don't get it within 5 attempts, you're a liar. We'll see if Sweet's a liar. Now I have a burger on my head, despite my best interest not wanting to put a burger on my head. I don't want to do this to cows. They don't deserve this treatment. I don't want to be just showing them all what people can do to them on my head. It's not okay. They don't deserve to have to know that this might be some of their fates. It's basically just bullying. I don't want to be a bully to the cows. Alright, that's one. That's not a good thing, Jake. Worldwide cow stream? You... What? I can't play cow track consistently in worldwides. That's just not how that works. Also, the stream's technically not titled Worldwide Cows. So, called the Getting Back Tops, or Reclaiming Tops on cow track. Am I just... I guess I don't know the alignment for Toad Charging Truck. Probably a handling thing. I wouldn't be surprised. Three more, or Sweet's a liar. Two more, or Sweet's a liar. Well, apparently the cows can just tank cars landing on their head for some reason. I don't know how they did it. But apparently they found a way to just survive cars. In Mario Kart 8, you can ram into them. Alright, Toad, last chance. Don't go back to cow. Everyone expects to watch cow, not Burger Toad. Nobody cares about Burger Toad, everybody cares about cow. Finally got past that part. Eek. You know what? I'll give Toad another chance. He got past tree. That was not the run. It died, like, instantly after you said that, Luke. Why would you say that? You jinxed it. Hey, that's my line, Luke. Now you're plagiarizing. Why would you plagiarize like that? I mean, Little Dumpy's technically not optimal for this track, though. Trojan Truck is better. I don't remember why, but I do know that's a thing. Well, technically, you'd also use, like, Shy Guy. Because he has the same stats as Toad. Or Stingy. I think it's Stingy. There's the other terrain speed guy for some reason. You know, I never actually see anyone using Stingy. There's coin coffer users. Coin coffer is also really niche, but Stingy gets, like, no attention. This combo doesn't have almost max Excel. The card itself has really low Excel. Toad has high Excel, but the cart doesn't. It's like mid Excel. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Why are we talking about what? Circumference of a basketball? What's that relevant to? I mean, Stingbee's the same stats as Toad, so you tell me. Do you think Stingbee's worse than Toad, even though they're the same stats? Or do you think Toad's bad? I guess that's the first question. Sweet, what did you come here to do then? You didn't come here to do math. Why would you be here? We're gonna do so much math tonight. Like, we're gonna learn what 1 + 1 is. It's gonna be very hard, I know, but we can do this. I believe in you. As a team, we can figure out how to count. Look, I'm just being nice. Tony, I wasn't trying to like say it as an insult or anything. I was just telling you. I was just asking. So you understood the stats. Stingy is only bad if you think Toad's bad. Well, that was a slow exit. First time I made it here. And it'll be the last time I made it here, clearly. My thing's less wide. I suppose you can't. Like, I can't stop you. I don't recommend doing that, because the number will get really high, because I'm definitely not getting tops, but I'm gonna try. I almost put attempting in the title, and then it's not as click-worthy. I gotta have confidence in the belief that Burger Toad will pull through. So I gotta believe in Burger Toad. He will pull through this day. I got a really bad attach. Alright, what's this lap? 0.8, that's kinda awful. I don't know, maybe I get a miracle lap too or something. Maybe Toad's not faster. Maybe Toad's not faster. Burger Toad has more aura? I mean, no one uses Stingbee, so I suppose your logic checks out. Where are my Stingbee users? Are there any Stingbee mains in the chat right now? Any of you main Stingbee? Are there any Stingbee mains? I doubt it, but I figure I might as well ask. I, for one, am not a Stingbee main. That was a bad trick. Okay, so all of you aren't Stingbee mains. Nobody even knows what a Stingbee is. Stingbee isn't real. That just sounds like a character I made up. Obviously, Stingbee could never exist. It'd be weird if they did. You're a Burger Toad guy? I mean, it makes sense that you don't know about Sting Bee, Tony. Or at least, I figured. We must continue practicing. For the world needs a hero. And that hero might just be Burger Toad. The word is might. Probably not an is, but it could be a might. Up some dirt. Got a 0.7, that was faster than last time. Not by a lot, but it was still faster. Improvement's improvement, I suppose. Pain. I can't get over it, Latu. You have $10 in your pocket? Why do you have $10 in your pocket? And Isaac, why are you threatening him? What do you mean he doesn't have $10 in his pocket anymore? You can't steal his $10. That is theft. We do not condone theft. Okay. Yeah, that made sense. Alright, Luke. Mr. Wise Guy. Why don't you show me how it's done then? Go get worldwide tops. Right now. Do it. You're gonna backseat. You better be able to put your money where your mouth is. I don't see you trying to do this right now. I'd be surprised I was able to hit it. Because, I felt like it. Well, not Burger Toad specifically, but I felt like trying Toad. That's it. No, you're backseating, Luke. There's a difference. I didn't realize Harpon got a 0.3 lap one. I don't know if that's good or bad. But I hit a 0.5 earlier, so maybe I can compete, Smile? I haven't got any lap 2s yet, so... Ugly off-road clip. Luke, I'm not here to play your track. Why would I care about your track when I'm playing my track? Well, my own track. I guess technically nowadays, BC's my track. But everybody has to return to the farm at some point in their lives. I suppose today was my day. Return to the meadows. The Moo Moo Meadows. Pain. I don't know about the second one. Actually, I don't know about that first one either. Okay, I'm just saying no to the statement entirely, Luke. Also, because I have no idea what's up with, like, Nintendo's Wi-Fi lately. They really... I hope they fix it next patch, but... I guess only time will tell. Nintendo servers are always so funky. They really should do something about it. I have no idea if they ever will, but they should. Sure, Luke, I hate colors. I don't think it's your... Was this... Okay, Cosine, follow up. Did this happen a lot before this patch? Or, like, the last patch? Or did it not? That will change my statement. If it happened a lot before this patch, then yes, it is your internet. But if it did it, then it might be a Nintendo thing. So I'm trying to use the translate system as it's supposed to, I guess. Yeah, for some reason auto-translate's on. I don't know what turned it on. Nor do I know what to turn it off. It's a bit annoying. So it translates the most random things that don't even need to be translated. It's not cool, man. I just don't know what turned it on, so I don't know what to turn off. Maybe it's a settings thing? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's here? No, not there. I'll have to figure it out, I guess. Figuring out things is hard, though. Maybe it's this? Maybe? I don't know if that's helping, though. Sticking around trying to figure out what it is. Or what might have turned it on. Okay, can I get a good ending sequence? No, I cannot, because I somehow clipped the road for being too fast. That's just not okay. Yeah, no, I've got nothing. Car. I mean, cars are pretty neat. I'm not really like an avid car enthusiast, but cars are functional. They do the job. That's it. That's all I got. I don't have any like follow-up statement to that. I'm out of ideas. Legit all I got. The average temperature of a freezer? What are you referring to, like the freezer inside or outside? I'm lost. Can someone explain? I'm lost in the sauce. Again. You know, this is relatively common for me, which is kind of disappointing. I really need to stop getting lost. Maybe this time I'll get a run to lap 2. Or maybe my toad time's over. Clearly I've had too much toad, not enough cow. Yeah, too much toad, not enough cow. We're going back to cow. This is went for long enough. I mean, yeah, there's gonna always be people 0 MMR. Kind of a thing. It was a thing in 8 Deluxe, still a thing in this game. Don't know what to tell you. Yes, cosine, cow. Moo, or whatever. I already used my one allotted moop on this stream, so I don't get to make moo jokes anymore. You're extremely sleepy? Then go to sleep. You can listen to the stream as you sleep. You can't sleep yet? Why can't you sleep yet? What's holding you back? I know you've fallen asleep to my streams before. What's stopping you from going sleepy time? Nothing wrong with a good bit of sleep. I mean, that's funny, but it didn't work. You're waiting for your friend to get home? Who's your friend? I mean, it was a cool double bounce, but it's impossible to save that. Unfortunately, you can't get over that ledge after it, so you just kind of cry. Unnamed friend? That sounds like a good name for a friend. I'm glad you're friends with unnamed friend. I hope you enjoy your time with unnamed friend. No, Blaze, I didn't, because I'm not a sellout. I only say it when it's earned, and I haven't earned it, so at least not right now. I mean, I'm just playing Caltrack. I mean, you guys can say it for me. I can't, though. I don't think I've earned it. If I was smart, I'd be editing right now. Working on whatever project I have next, but I'm not smart. I'm here playing Caltrack for whatever reason. Because I'm a dummy. Who does dumb things. Don't ask why I'm doing this lap. I guess I just feel like practicing. Despite being massively coin disadvantaged. Making this just not the right call ever. Yeah, no. Actually, you can't even do that anyway, because the cow's gonna block you lap 2. That was just stupid all around. But, Luke, I have a job to do. Clearly, via my sample size of one video, streams will do better if I upload videos that people actually want to watch. YouTube doesn't promote video streams that much, but they do promote videos. So if I was a smart person right now, I'd be editing. But I'm not a smart person. And so here I am playing Caltrack for like the millionth time. Because as we determined earlier, I'm kind of dumb. And we all agree with this statement. There were no doubters. We all just know this is truth, in fact. And that is it. There's no reason to argue. I can't really do that, Genesis. I'm probably not even gonna play GECKOTHON tonight. Played it last night. Don't really want to play it every night. Can I get another lap 2? That is the question. I was shaky, but I'm not dead yet. I think I clipped a little dirt there, but at least I make it. Even though I got a bad attach, so I only get one trick. Somehow that was a 0.6 still. Probably because of that charge jump. I did play it last night. Cindy, you missed out, because things actually happened last time. I say that like things don't happen every time, but things actually did happen last time. Things you'd probably want to see. Things did happen in it. I don't know why I double shook there. But I did. And I missed. No, I'll be dead. I'll just cease to exist, obviously. We're gonna abandon this stream to watch the last stream? I can't believe this. So illegal. It is a poll. Although they can't trick on it, so it's not really a poll. It's a fake poll. Polls kind of mean to me. You know what would be funny to rank? All the polls in the game. At least all the relevant ones. Like the Bowser's Castle pole. The Desert Hills pole. The DK Pass pole. What other poles are there? Salty pole. Actually, there's 2 poles for Salty. There's the one on the glider, and there's the one in the water. Oh, and there's the one... Yeah, no, there's also the one on the Nisk. There's 3 poles. GBR has a pole. I don't remember what other tracks have poles. I know some intermissions have relevant poles, like Wearing Rally has 2 relevant poles. Actually, it has 3 relevant poles. The one on Choco, the one on MBC, and the one on, I guess the intermission from Falls to Cows. Oh, and the one right after Cows. So there's 4. And there's also the one on the salty part, so there's 5. There's a lot of poles. Animations have a lot more poles than normal tracks do. I don't think that's a bad thing. Ranking dash panels? That's boring. Dash panels aren't that interesting. That means we'd have to rank every single dash panel at the start of the crown. There's 6 of them. How would you know which one I'm talking about? What's the difference between dash panel 1 and dash panel 6? A tree is not a pole. I don't call a tree a pole. That doesn't make sense. Trees can't be poles. They just wouldn't be real. Or a tree is not a pole. A tree is a tree. Just like a cow is a cow. You can't tell me this isn't a cow, because it is a cow. What else could it be? Obviously a cow. A cow is a cow, and a tree is a tree. Things are named for a reason. I'm not sure why I got a low boost there. Fine, but I am confused. Alright, can I hit this time? I can't get the double trick. I don't know why. It's too hard, I guess. Got a 0.6 though. Which I think isn't bad. I think. I, once again, am not the knower in this field. No, I'm too wide. I didn't clip it in the off-road. I'm so sad. Yeah, you can trick off of a tree and you can trick off of a cow. Would you call a tree a cow? That doesn't make sense. Rank every pixel of the game. But there's moving pixels, like that moving grass right in front of us, or the moving leaves. Are we supposed to rate all of those? Are we supposed to rate those burnout particles? Rank every cow in Moo Meadows. You don't, I guarantee you don't even know where half the cows are. Like, do any of you know those 3 right behind me? Did you know that they were there before I pointed them out? Be honest. I don't think you did. I wouldn't call them by numbers, I call them by location. Like, one of those would be cow, I don't know, hanging lights. One of those would be cow milk jars. And one of them will be cow hay bale. That's their official names. Or I guess hay pile works better. They're next to two hay piles, so there'd be hay pile cow. Then we got fence cow. Then we got wall cow. I don't know about that one over there. It's like we got 3 roaming cows. We got the inconvenient cow. We got the jump on always cow. And then there's no cows over here. Which is honestly tragic. Nintendo removed my cows. Then we got more cows over here. I love the cows. Why was that a low 0.6? I didn't feel that great. That makes no sense sometimes. I'm dead. I clipped the dirt on the other side. Why would you want to write my phrases? What even are my phrases? I guess... Who could have seen this coming? Probably is a phrase of mine. I say strum a lot, but I guess it's not a phrase. More so just what this is called. Pain. I don't know who got worldwide tops in Mario Kart Wii for Meadows, so that list wouldn't really work. Gosh darn it, I do say that a lot. Rank chatters? No. No, that's just gonna make people mad. I'll rank the chatter named Gecko. Gecko's kind of a loser. I don't like that guy. I don't like when he shows up in chat, then immediately somehow gets this message pinged. And it's just rigged, man. How does he do that? Like, that's just unfair for everyone else. He just shows up, and then his message instantly gets pinned whenever he types. Like, I don't get it. How does he do that? How does the chatter get so much more perks than everyone else? Even YouTube gave him a yellow name. Like, what's up with that? Why does he just have the YouTube hacks? Where can I get those? I don't have any other statements. I've made my statement. Now I play cow track and concentrate so I can finally PB. For that is the life for me. Never mind. It didn't work out. I'm Al. Ranking every... What? Dorito? Why? Why are we rating them on police chases? Mario doesn't even have police officers. Let me think of the most dumb ranking I can think of. Let's see. Rank every character. I'm trying to think. Anything that's something funny. Thinking. I don't have any funny thing. That's not Luke, none of them will watch me. Except maybe Coin Coffer. And Boshi specifically. That's it. Only those 2 characters, and not normal Yoshi. It has to be Boshi. No one else would watch me. For the record, I don't think Yoshi would watch YouTube at all. Yoshi doesn't understand. He just wants to eat food. No, Aristocrat King Boo wouldn't watch me. Aristocrat King Boo is clearly too big for this world and only really ever watches himself. And maybe that yellow toad thing. I don't know how that works out, but it does. Also, no Goomba would never watch me. Not that that's a bad thing. I failed this charge up 3 out of 3. I've already ranked all the skins before. At least on my own. I streamed it. You can go dig for it if you want. Why are you wanting to talk about grocery stores? I'm not trying to get people to dox themselves. Let's not do that. Because for some people, the nearest grocery store is a local one. Which I am not trying to be the cause of a whole bunch of people getting doxxed. That was a pretty bad cow jump. And a pretty wide turd. Maybe I get perfect endingness? Nope. I didn't get double trick ending. Somehow that's still a 0.6. Okay. Yeah, that was awful, but sure game. I'm missing drifts too. It's so over. Goodbye, cow. No, Cosime's still gone. He's not here. No. Yuki rolls like a 1-frame trick. I'm not doing that to myself. That'd be torture. I can't even get on the barrier. I don't think I want to make this harder for me than I have to. Oh, Cosime's back now. Rank every episode of Road to Ruby. None of you even remember. Okay, Cosime remembers Road to Ruby, but none of you. Well, actually, no. I take that back. I was thinking of Mario Kart 8, Road to Ruby. Cosime might be the only person to remember that. But I guess people remember Mario Kart World Road to Ruby. I don't remember Road to Ruby. I know what happened. But it was so just like nothing to me. Like, I feel nothing. It happened. It was competitive. I uploaded every day for a while. But it wasn't really my favorite series ever. Mainly I did it because it worked and it was easy, not because it really earned any attention. And Worlds was arguably even worse. Worlds was just desperation. Maybe. No, that phrasing's fair. Desperation. I finally exist. Compel myself to return to content just to make the worst stuff ever. You could have seen that one coming. But that's just how I look at it. I'm tricking too late. Why would I give you Road to Ruby 4? I don't like Road to Ruby at all. I just said that. I'm not truly the competitive gamer you want me to be. That life is not mine. I'd believe that, Cosime. I just kind of throw people around. Make them talk to each other. I'm not playing competitive. I don't like competitive right now. I've told you this. I'm not doing that to myself. So I won't. I'm not gonna do that. I don't have a reason to. Like, why would I genuinely want to play competitive again? I mean, Cindy's still in love with Amora right now. Also, yeah, Lounge itself is kind of dead. Nobody really wants to play competitive Lounge with this patch. At least at night, which is when I stream. And, yeah. People aren't really wanting to play. So there's no reason for me to play. It's always just like the same few people playing every night. It's just like no other players otherwise. At some point, I expect there to just be a day where just a queue doesn't happen. It happens in 24 player, but it doesn't happen in 12 yet. I guarantee you it's gonna happen at some point. If it keeps going down on this trend, I think it's gonna happen. And I wouldn't even be surprised if it did. What do you mean the poll will decide? Kale Lounge hopefully will be alive once this next season starts. Only time will tell, of course, but it has a chance to revive itself. The word here is a chance. Once again, only time will tell if it actually does it for it or not. Ron's dead. I don't want to play Battle Lounge. I suppose technically yes, Cindy, but who's actually gonna do that right now? Because I'm supposed to be streaming Cow Track tonight. And also because it's kind of cheating. I don't like doing that because it feels scummy. Like telling everyone to queue up in Kale Lounge. That feels scummy. If I'm the one who orchestrated it and it's all people from this stream, doesn't that seem a little rigged? Against, like... I don't know, it might just be me, but it sounds like I'd be, you know, doing something that's cheating. Again, probably just me, but that's what it feels like. I don't know what else to say. This is what it feels like to me. Because it feels scummy if, like, I won that event because I told everyone to go play. Watching the stream right now, it just doesn't seem fair. It just feels like a biased match. I don't know, is that just me? It's probably just me. But that's just how it feels like to me. So that is all I can say about it. That's just what it feels like. Darn it. Thanks for the good luck. I can't respond in a move pun, unfortunately, because I've still used my one move pun of the day. No, I'm saying if I won, Luke. I'm not saying I would win. This is me saying if I won. If I won that, it'd feel unfair to me. Not like it actually is unfair, but it feels unfair. Because it still, at the end of the day, to me, feels scummy. Regardless if it's actually rigged or not, it still feels like it is. You know? Like, I know full well it wouldn't actually be rigged. But it feels like it is. Despite it being under good intentions, it's just, it doesn't feel right. Yeah, Mal, you definitely didn't do that. I definitely believe you. I know full well you would never. You're grinding for 9k in battle? Why are you doing that to yourself? Battle kinda sucks. At least to me. Battle is awful. I could play it to 9k, so I can have 3 accounts on, three VR accounts on 9k, but battle's just so boring. I fall asleep at the wheel. So Sam, I know that's a lie. You queued up yesterday. Or, you queued up whenever you queued up after you made that post. I always lurk in case action actually happens, but it doesn't. But I like getting more reps in, because I need more rally footage, obviously. In case I make any more guides, I need the footage. It has been years. So many years. Why are you playing that? Why? 10.4? Yeah, fence is hard. I mean, it's not the hardest trick on the track. At least the way I'm doing it. Yuki roll makes it hard. But technically there's harder. Like this tree cut. See, I didn't even get it. If you're in a coma, just wake up. Yeah, that's good advice. Let me go try asking somebody that who's knocked out right now. Maybe that'll work. I failed startup. Mouse too good, obviously. Fence is so easy to mouth. It's not easy enough to me. Life is so easy? Man, if only that was true. Then I could do whatever I wanted all day, but I can't. I'm here playing Couch. Karachi, there's people like that in every mode. I don't know if you could say that about one mode in particular, but I think it's true for all modes. Because there are just people out there that fall into that ballpark. No matter what mode you're talking about, there will always be someone. No mini turbo, now it's slow. Pain. I can't double trick. I'm losing so much time. That's a 0.7. Now I'm gonna cry. Because it's slow. Almost as slow as my burger toast. How am I supposed to move on with this information? Spoiler alert, I can't. Is that how that works, Luke? I mean, what is boring? Kinda just get coins, spawn in very weird locations, and then nothing matters because the last minute you get hit out of all of them and then lose. That's coin runners. Doesn't really matter how many coins you have, you're gonna get hit out of them anyway. Also, the maps just aren't interesting. Why are the two maps they brought back Big Donut and another circle? What was it? Swamp Desert? Why did they just bring back two circles? Who greenlit that idea? I don't want to play the two circles as my only returning battle maps. But circles, I guess. We love circles. And the second circle doesn't even quake anymore, which is like the whole point. You're supposed to quake randomly, then you go flying up. But they took that out and just made a random chain jump, I guess. Because we love circles. In our battle modes, we need more circles. I hate having to do complex turns. Circles for me, please. We need our battle mode to just be Baby Park. At this point. What about 3 circles? Clearly we need more circles, you're right. Just give us 3 circles. That is true. The only valid circle in the whole game is the Biddy circle. I will respect that circle. That is a good circle. The other circles are probably not that good of circles. Especially the battle map circles. Those maps are just sad. But Biddy circle is a good circle. We should all aspire to be like that circle. No, I've never really tried for shroomless stops on anything. I've just never cared. Like, what's the point? Nobody cares about shroomless tops. They just aren't competitive at all. There's no reason to even try to grind them. And most tracks barely even change shroomless anyway. Like Cowchuck, for instance, you still do all the shroomless strats lap 1 anyway. So it literally doesn't change. I missed the mini turbo. This one's slow again. It's so over. And I wasn't wrong. Clickbait? Ah, yes. I love clickbait. Every one of my videos has always been clickbait. You know, like this stream. I'm not playing Cowchuck right now. I'm playing... Right now, I'm clearly playing Moo Moo Farm from Mario Kart 64. Why would I ever be playing Moo Moo Meadows in Mario Kart World? Like, that wouldn't make any sense. I clickbait all the time. Because clickbait is good, clearly. I agree with clickbait. Let's all clickbait right now. Give me your best clickbait line. Give me something that someone will always click on. Now that is clickbait. It's a me gets it. He understands how to be a clickbait master. Can anyone even say that right now, Kozime? Well, actually, yeah, I guess that's how clickbait works. World record run shroomless. I mean, that's technically not clickbait. If it's clickbait, you remove shroomless entirely and just say world record run. Then it's clickbait. You have to remove the shroomless part. You have to, like, put it in the thumbnail or something. Then it's clickbait. Otherwise, you're not doing it right. No, I missed. Penguin Circle? I haven't seen Penguin Circle before. Unlocking Dark Cow in Mario Kart World? Oh, you're so good at this. I can't wait to unlock Dark Cow. Luke, somebody already said that clickbait. Can you think of a different one? Also, that one's technically not clickbait. It's just stretching the truth. Which, I guess is still clickbait. Actually, yeah, no. Even though I know it is true from you, in your specific context, it is still, by definition, clickbait. This is what I should title the stream. How I got top 11 in Mario Kart World. I don't know. What's the second part of this? There's probably some second part of the phrase I should be saying. But I don't know. I didn't think this joke through. I should have thought it through more before committing. That is my bad. But unfortunately, I do not know where to go with this. Now it's just kind of awkward. And I have to give up. Getting world record on every track on day BHJBJGHHVB. Ah, yes, I love getting world record. That's my favorite video ever. Like, top 10 video of all time. I can't wait to watch that video again right after stream. Ah, yes, Baby Swoop. I love Baby Swoop. How'd you know, Jirachi? Can't wait to unlock Baby Swoop after this stream. Of course, I gotta unlock Baby Cow, too. Unlocking Elder Swoop? No, I don't believe that one. I believe Baby Swoop. Nintendo will go Baby Swoop before Elder Swoop. Baby Bird? I'm gonna... okay, translate, thanks. I don't know what that was supposed to be, and I can't click on it because I'm time traveling. I'm failing. Oh, okay, it's Baby Birdo. Yeah, that makes... That's what I should have figured. Why does it just hate Birdo? Birdo's not real, I guess. That's also clickbait. That is a good clickbait title you got there, Isaac. I should steal it and use it right now, even though I played this track for definitely more than 1 hour. In fact, I think I've played it for more than 1 hour of the stream, so it would definitely be clickbait. I don't think that was a fastness, but I mean, as long as I'm making it, I could care less. Everything here is slow, but I just want to get a run to lap 3, man. I haven't got a single run to lap 3 today, and I'm still not. You got early access to the Mario Kart World DLC? I gotta click that, man. Sorry, Kosayam, that doesn't work. Try again another time. Birdo isn't real. I only know a bird. Nintendo has done something terrible. Oh, that's a good one. You need to have, like, the really ugly, sad Mario face render that isn't even, like, a real render. It's, like, a fan-made one. It just looks really bad. The only official one I can think of is the Mario Party 8 Lose render. Well, I guess it's not a render. It's PNG, but still. I do remember that one. I've used it before. Actually, I think I have used it in a thumbnail. Like a really old Road to Ruby thumbnail, but I think I've used it before. Nice drift cow. Gekko distracts his viewers? Well, that's just kind of true. You're all distracted right now, because you're watching this. Nintendo DLC leaked? No, that's a little too on the nose. Gotta appreciate the caps lock, by the way. Really gotta scream it at the people you're trying to get to click on it. That's what that is. They need to know. It's so important. Because they know that the DLC got leaked. Let's shout it to the moon. Or otherwise, how would they know? Nintendo's DLC got leaked. Like, they would be none the wiser. There's a new item in Mario Kart World. It's broken. I get that one, Mal, but they just have, like, that spunk. It's just kind of... You need to say it with more energy. Like, you gotta scream it at me. Like, the problem here is that you're not clickbaity enough. You're just... It just seems like, okay, it's broken, but, like, why would I care? Where's the excitement in that? Added it a Gekko as a character? I'd use him, probably. Gentle Glider in Mario Kart World? That would only hit, like, 5 people. Most people don't even know what a Gentle Glider is. That's too advanced. Most of the people that watch Mario Kart to actually know. Like, do any of you know what a Kusan slide is? I'm gonna sue Cosine for that. I know he knows. Okay, Mal, you didn't get me with the first part, but then you said new meta. And now it got me. Now I get it. Gekko reclaimed tops. You see, the problem with that, clickbait, is that you're involving me, and I'm not popular enough to be clickbait. Like, if you try to use me in your thumbnail, you'll only get, like, 10 extra views top. You won't get much off of me, so I'm not able to be used as clickbait, sorry. Remind me, what did I... Now, if you use Shortcat in your clickbait, then you're gonna get some people. Because he's Mr. Popular, man. People will fall for it. Now that is clickbait, Isaac. You seem to have found it. I don't like their capitalization, though. Why is it like that? Look, I know it's the whole thing to capitalize, like, important words and titles and whatever, but, like, why'd they do it like that? Kirby in Mario Kart World not clickbait? Oh, then it's definitely not clickbait. There's no way. How to hack in Mario Kart World? Okay, Luke, there's a problem with that one. Nintendo will jail your Switch too if you do that. And probably also delete the video, so... I'm not gonna recommend that clickbait, sorry. I guess J-Perm's also a famous YouTuber on their own. So I suppose that would make sense. There's always some type of controversy. Whenever it's like a big guy, you gotta find something controversial about them. I know my controversy is the fact that I exist. I'm so controversial. Could you be a heavyweight? Yeah, obviously. Mewtwo in Mario Kart World. You see, that's kind of the thing. If you're just gonna say character names, you might as well do Mario Kart Wii at that point. Because chances are they probably do exist. Monty for that game is really, really present. I don't know how good it is, because I don't really pay attention to it at all, but I do know it's really there. It's really present. That was slow. No, I clicked the dirt again. Sharkat confirmed to be J-Perm? Well, now you're not really... You're clickbaiting, but now you're moving away from Mario Kart. It's still gotta be Mario Kart related. It is still clickbait, but... You gotta get, like, the majority of people. Cow is canceled? I don't care. No one cares about Cow. Sharkat face reveal? I mean, if you put an image in the thumbnail, then you might be onto something. You gotta put, like, red circle around Sharkat's, like, profile picture with the arrows pointing to him, and then you have text on the top saying, "Whoa, face revealed," or something like that. That's how you do it. You probably will, YTZ. I wouldn't be surprised. Look, I could care less if Sharkat's J-Perm or he isn't. That's not my can of worm. I literally do not care. I have no reason to care. I don't get why so many people care about that. Like, is there something I'm missing here? I don't think there is. Like, what's the point? Wow, they're the same person. He had more success on his new channel if that's the case. So, like, he made the right business decision. Who cares? It's going alright, Onyx. We're talking about really weird clickbait right now, I guess. It's just our theme right now. I don't know why it's our theme, but it's our theme. I'm the secret guy that's waiting for his time to strike. Once that DLC comes out, that's when I'll finally be relevant in the Mario Kart world. That's a pun, technically. At the moment, I'm not relevant yet. That's alright. I'll get there one day. I just need to wait for my opportunity to strike. Nintendo actually decides to make a move. That's when I can make mine. I think that's the point, Cosine. You do realize that's a mind game, right? More people that talk about J-Perm and him being connected is more engagement and people talking about it, so then his name pops up and people are like, who's Shortcut? And then that's how that works. Like, yeah. It's a good marketing strategy. It works. Why do you think he's never addressed it? Whether he is or isn't, it doesn't matter. He's gotten more publicity off of it. It's a good strategy. Like, I can't complain. That is my statement on the matter. Just more people talking about him, which gives him more exposure, which then, in turn, gives, you know, more power to him. Good night, all Gus. Enjoy your sleepies. Yes, that one. Once again, I do not really care. They are or aren't. It's not really important to me. And it never will be. I don't really care about the media and who's the most famous person in the world, because that's not important. At the end of the day, it's content. As long as the content's good, then... Reaching 10k VR with one Joy-Con? Oh, we're back on the clickbait thing? I mean, that one is okay clickbait. How much do people care about, like, controller limitations in this game? Like, genuinely. Worst you can get is, like, those weird third-party Switch controllers. I remember once back in 8 Deluxe, I did a video with single Joy-Con. I don't remember how well it performed, but it was definitely quirky. I think it was right after Wave 5. They removed front running? Oh no! I gotta click on that one. Because I'm not surprised you remember that video. I don't remember how that thing went, but I know I recorded it. I haven't really done many gimmicks in this game. But it's because, I mean, most of them I already did in 8 Deluxe. I don't know how different they'd be. They don't have to, Cosine. They can wait for new stuff, it's fine. I need to prove myself anyway. The Mario Kart world. I'm the smallest one here, and I gotta make my stake in the game. Actually gotta put in the time. Become one of the greats instead of just being one of the okayers. That's really all I am right now, just okay. Not great, not terrible, just okay. I ate a lot of dirt, but at least it made it over. Then ate more dirt. 0.8 in this trying time? I'm gonna be sick. I mean, we'll go for practice, because I still have not hit a single lap 3 today. I just want to make it to lap 3 at this point, just so I can practice. And I won't be today. You wouldn't? If I was ever great, would you if I was ever, like, bigger, would you call me great? Would I ever be able to be great? I guess the question is, what makes somebody great? What exactly... Your definition, what makes somebody, like, somebody really great to watch? Like, you had to choose between multiple people. What would make you pick someone? Like, this is just kind of a general question. I know everybody has different reasons, which is why I'm asking. Why'd I get so much air? I'm always having thoughts. You know how vibes work. This is literally a vibe stream. I talk about whatever I want. That's like the whole thing. You know this, Luke. Why are you questioning this? What we're here to do. Talk about random topics I feel like talking about, because it's the only stream where I can. Like, I'm more unfiltered, I think. I don't really have a game to focus on commentary-wise, so I just kind of talk about whatever I feel like. I do like Jobs. Out of the 3 you mentioned. I remember back when Jobs used to make a bunch of stuff. He doesn't really anymore, but it was nice when he did. I really used to like it. Very solid stuff. Everyone just kind of has, like, different themes. Like, I feel like a lot of content creators Mario Kart right now kind of blur together. This kind of includes myself. You know, I put a lot of effort into the Humphrey and Darkhat Bingo videos. I'm still kind of disappointed that I couldn't make the Humphrey one do better. I put even more effort into that one than I did the Storkat one. At least by proxy, because it's the second one, but... I mean, it wasn't carried by content creators themselves, and I wasn't able to push the gimmick hard enough. Unfortunately. Although the skill gap wasn't exactly helpful. I don't regret making it, but I do feel a little bad, because I feel like I could have done better. Made it push harder. Instead, it's just kind of like a great video, but it just didn't really stick, you know? And it definitely could have. That will always kind of bum me. Whenever you had, like, a great idea and then you just couldn't capitalize, that's that video for me. But I love making bingo stuff. It's just a shame that I couldn't, like, figure out how to get it, like, actually relevant, so I just kind of gave up. I watch Scar occasionally. I respect, like, his, world record dives. I think that's what he's been doing recently. I know he did a Mario Kart Stadium world record dive recently. It was a nice watch. I could never. If I was to ever talk about world record in this game, it would be Bowser Castle improvements, because Bowser Castle is just an interesting track. But I don't think I have the time for that right now. I mean, I did use the biggest guy, but even then, that video did okay, but I definitely could have made it done better. Could just be limited by concepts, but even then, I know I could be stronger. There's always things you could do better. I mean, as long as you're learning, it's improvement, right? That's how I like to look at it. Sure, I didn't succeed on my first try, but always do better. Woo indeed. Also, Onyx, yeah, I can see it. I mean, it was definitely a race. Make sure to find the perfect images for that, too. Look, there are so many funny expressions. Kind of hard to, like, piece together the Humphrey one, though. Like, not a joke. I think the banter overall was weaker, but the editing was stronger, so it was kind of like a weird middle ground. I kind of like that series. I think for me, though, I've just kind of never really cared, like, never really wanted to do that kind of stuff. I understand that it's popular and all, like, when you beat the game without, I don't know, boost pads, glider panels, drifting, only drifting, all that kind of stuff. I know it's an interesting topic, but I've just never really cared about it myself. I guess it's just something I never really wanted to record either. Scar is doing it now, and he's doing it well, so I can't judge. I gotta respect it. I gotta respect my competition, otherwise I'll just be as bad as them. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I figured that. Sam, you are the Knockout fan, after all. And there's nothing wrong with that. If anything, the English side has a really big lack of Knockout content. I've kind of realized that lately. Too bad I don't know how to make anything Knockout. I don't know why I lost my boost. Let me keep going. I just need to grind out trees some more. At this point, this literally just is vibing. I have not got a single run to lap 3 today. Because of this stupid tree. Although that's kind of... I am bad. Jirachi knows. I mean, that's a given. I already know I'm bad at the game. I mean, yeah. You gotta respect him for that. He doesn't need to be the influencer if he has all this stuff going on. Nothing wrong with that. Yoshi's kind of slow on this track, Luke. Sorry. Yoshi's that weird middle class, which he doesn't do anything. I don't think the fastest or the slowest. He just isn't really good on this track. I hate to say it, but it is true. This is not a Yoshi track. Despite him having terrain speed, it's just not worth it. Nice little trick. Gosh darn it. That sucks, Mal. I don't think I've really ever been on a world record pace before, besides like week 1, Dandelion. That's it. Those are the only times I've ever been on world record paces. Otherwise, no, I've never been there again. Cow is pretty cute. I agree. Cow is just the creature that we all need to respect. I mean, if that's what you want to do, Mal, go for it. Nothing's stopping you. Other than, I guess, just ability. You gotta be determined, but it's never gonna be easy. World records in this game, especially a year in, is extremely hard. Why do you think I've never had a world record? It's because I'm bad. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention it earlier, but we're actually sub 4, almost sub 3 now. Timer is actually starting to get close to the danger zone again. It's been safe for so long. I forgot, we actually have to pay attention to this thing now. In case it ever, you know, the bomb goes off. I don't think it probably won't go off today, but it could possibly go off next stream, which is tough. Also, good night, Diego. I know it is late. Mal's not going to sleep. Mal's telling Diego good night. Oh, sorry, Happy. You said goodnight to the wrong person. I respect the attempt, though. Nice recovery. Yeah. I mean, we're getting close on 4 months. In like 2 weeks, we'll hit the 4-month mark. Well, given the timer doesn't explode, of course, but we are gradually approaching it. What do you mean you can't sleep? Oh, you're sick. My apologies. I hope you get better soon. At least you have me to entertain you for a bit. We are 3 days away from day 100. You know, it is nice. It lasted 99 more days than I thought it would. Yes, 99. That's a very specific number. If it makes it to day 100. What was his name? Sliver? Is it Sliver or Silver? The arcade guy. Does he not do anything on YouTube? Cosine, that's your chance. You could be the Spanish YouTube guy. Yeah, it's Sliver, okay. Also, Cosine, go. Free market for you. I don't speak Spanish, so I can't be in that market. That's a free market for you, though. Or you could be like one of those people that dub stuff. You might not be here for day 100. That's okay, Luke. I understand. Why does it translate thank you as you are happy? Why? So random. Kosam, I can't speak Spanish. I guess I could always hire somebody to be a translator, but like... I'd have to somehow have like enough views on regular videos to justify that, which I don't. I'm not that big shot yet. I'm a little shot. Actually, I'm not even a shot. I'm just an endless void. Still holding hope that I can get there one day, but I'm definitely not there yet. I've already said the failure story, so I'm not gonna say it yet. One day I could be a big shot, though. With determination and hope, I guess. I kinda doubt it, Cosime. I know Yuzi's running like auto-translate stuff now. So he might just be using that. At least for like subtitles. At least I could see it being a thing. Although I'm not particularly sure. Charge jump's always such a hard line. Can I get this time? No, I'm too wide and I don't get the boost again. Okay. Interesting, Mal. I believe in you. Go get that world record. Got this. Go set the strongest time in E-core known to man. I mean, yeah. But it can be blue. You ever think about that part? They can see you added, so it'll be a blue name. Then you can say, I'm friends with a world record holder. And that means something. Right? Because it's blue. Cut the middleman. There is no middleman. What, are you just trying to cut the air? Cut the cheese? Cut the non-existent third person? Cut your imaginary friend known as me because I don't exist? See, I'm tying it back to the first topic of the stream. Yeah, that's definitely what they do, Kosai. What? Why did YouTube translate it as that? Okay. What? They're promoting violence now? Thanks, YouTube. I love violence. Now they're gonna translate that to I hate violence. Right? I think it just doesn't like words that aren't English. Like, I don't know, just anything that's supposed to be like a sound effect. They don't like that. They don't like Birdo, because that's a character name. Do they like Yoshi? Someone check. I don't know if that thing accepts Yoshi. Does it accept Yoshi? What was that? Okay, so it accepts Yoshi, but it doesn't like Birdo. That's clearly a problem. I genuinely don't think Nintendo's ever gonna adjust the frequency of triple reds, though. I think they want it to be that way. Because clearly they're not aiming for competitively balanced patches. They didn't last patch. Doubt they're gonna be doing that again. At this rate. Like, I don't think they're gonna... At this rate, I don't think they're really gonna change, like... Their mindset seems to just be trying to improve casual experience, which was their main aim with trying to remove bagging again. They're never gonna mess with triple reds. I don't know what they'll mess with next, but they will try to mess with something. I wonder if they're actually like testing the patches before they go out. Because I can see a world where they're definitely not. I have not hit this once. This is sad. I've got like a few .5s today, but I can't get past lap 2. Little lap 1. I don't think the... Oh great, we're back to clip 8 now? Okay, so we're going full circle. Insert Mario thumbnail of him being sad with like really depressed rain in the background or something. And say Nintendo's forgotten about Mario. Because, you know, they didn't reveal 3D Mario in their Direct like a few months ago, or a month ago. Speaking of that, do you think they're gonna have a September Direct this year? I honestly could see a world where they don't. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. Like, genuinely. I could completely see them just, like, skipping the Direct again. They didn't last year. At least, did they last year? Actually, they might have. But I feel like they'd skip it this year, because they did one in June. And I could just genuinely see them just chickening out. Have they ever done a Direct in October? I don't think they have. I feel like they've always done it in September if they ever do one. Thing is, I don't think they're gonna do one this time. Despite how unhappy people were with like the last 2 Directs, I still feel like they're not gonna do it. Like, what did they have to show right now? Like, when are we actually gonna get things about that Ocarina of Time remake? They're gonna skip it. Maybe they'll do it in November, if we're lucky. But I don't think they're gonna do it one in September. Who cares? We don't need to know stuff about, like, that Ocarina of Time remake. We don't need to know anything about Xenoblade 4. We don't need to know anything new relating to Mario at all. You know, their main IP. We don't need to know anything about Pokemon. That's fine. Who needs to know new games? I'd like a new Paper Mario. That'd be cool. I don't think we'll get one, but I'd like one. But Nintendo does not care. So we will not see one. We will not see anything revealed. A new Odyssey? I don't want a new Odyssey. Like, genuinely, I'd rather get a new 3D Mario than, like, a repeat of any game. I'd rather just get a new one. I prefer having new experiences than just sequels. That's just what I want. Also, I'm not surprised Tennis Fever got an update, but it was kind of random. I mean, they added a galaxy map. I feel like that was supposed to be in the game at launch, and then they forgot, so they just put it in. Oh, wait, we have this lying around. Let's put it in now. Make people remember this game. That's what it felt like. Then people played it for like one day and then didn't touch it again. Because that's just Tennis Fever. It was fun on launch. Now there's no reason to play it again. But it was fun. That limited amount of time, but it is still a Mario sports game. So like, no one's gonna be playing it constantly. Ugh, that sounds awful. YGZ. You guys really like messing with that translate feature, huh? Interesting. No, I missed the coin. I mean, I guess regarding the update, it's fine. It's good that Eber's getting more update to make it more solid and all, but it still is a bit random. Although maybe that's just like their goal. I feel like Nintendo's slowly transitioning to just being a company that wants to randomly release stuff rather than doing directs, despite the publicity directs get. It could just be because the last two were really controversial and they were both also really long waits. Like, I didn't have high expectations of that direct at all. And yet I still was disappointed. I don't know how they managed that. I was expecting nothing. And the only one to deliver was Toby. Because of course he would. No one else delivered. For me in particular. There were some people that are happy with it. If you like RPGs, it was a good direct, but only RPG I really have ever even played is Pokemon, and I played a little Fire Emblem and Xenoblade, but I kind of got bored of both. So why don't you just become an official translator then? Sounds like you really want to go translate stuff. That was a kind of slow ramp. At least it felt like it was. This has never happened to me before. What do you mean I'm tricking too far? The direct? I mean, for the most part. Kingdom Hearts 4 was there. That doesn't really count as slop, I don't think. It's a big reveal for some people that it still exists, but I've never really cared about Kingdom Hearts, so I've never had a chance to play it, and I doubt I ever will. But, I mean, I'm happy for the people that like the series. I just don't care for it myself, because I've never really played it. The only one I ever played was like a weird DS entry, like one of their many spin-offs in Kingdom Hearts. I don't even remember it. Plus, it has no vids to translate. Because YouTube doesn't recommend the old ones anyway, so there's like no point. YouTube only recommends, like, from what I can tell, the guide. That's it. It's the only one that YouTube recommends right now, because I just don't make enough videos, but it takes a long time for me to make videos, because I like to make sure they're the best they can be, and I put too much time into it. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist at times, and that causes me to make it take extra long, because I don't want to be wrong. I want it to be as complete and good as possible. This is just kind of me. It's my brand. I've got to make it the best it can be, you know? That just feels right. I'm gonna watch my content. It should be something that actually brings you joy and whimsy and makes you enjoy what you're watching. Make it not feel like a waste of time. You know? And that's how I've always looked at it. Should be able to bring you something of great value. That's why I try so hard to make him as good as possible. And believe me, I definitely try. Streaming's the only time where I don't have to try as hard. My main goal is just to be an entertainer here. I'd like a new Smash game would be neat. Would I do it play for content at all? I don't know, maybe? I mean, I like Smash Bros. A lot, but I don't think I'd really be able to do anything in that sea, to be honest. I don't know how to commentate that game. I've tried once, and I just can't. I'd probably be able to do fine with other people, but I don't think I could do it on my own. Want a Smash 64 remake? Interesting choice. At some point, I need to, like, just make a decision about what I'm gonna do. Like, right now, I'm kind of waiting on Nintendo to actually, like, do things, but they're not really doing things right now. Mario Kart World is still in its pseudo-dead state, which is really bad for content specifically. Because nobody really cares about this game right now until new rally is going to get released, and people care for, like, a few days, and they don't care again. But the rally guys take too long, and I don't want to do lazy content of just me playing the rallies the first time, because that's boring. Even though it's supposed to capitalize on update hype. Like, I know I could just, you know, record myself playing the first two rallies, but, like, whatever new 2 rallies release next patch, but at the same time, it's lame. I don't want to be lame, but if I try to make, like, edited guides for it, then it might be too late. It's a lose-lose. There is no winning for me. There's already too many people that are just gonna do the lazy thing. And I can't compete there, but the things I know I do have control over take too long, so I can't compete there either. What do I do? What's the solution? I don't understand. The problem that I'll have to figure out at some point. There's already creators out there immediately covering the patch notes too in a lazier way, and then there's creators that are going into a more advanced way that, again, I can't do. Because I'm way too thorough. I like to take my time and make sure it's as good as I can, but I'm not really good at rush hour, which is what is gonna have to happen if I really want to, like, make waves whenever waves, like, knockout tours release. Don't ask me why I'm over here. I wouldn't even know. I'm autopilot right now. I mean, the thing is, Jirachi, I don't even know what games I like right now. Like, I'm mainly sticking with World because I like World. I enjoy World, and that's, like, the whole thing the channel's based on right now. The other series, like, one of my other favorite series, Mario Party, it's in an even worse standstill than this game is. And also, it's a really annoying market. I don't want to deal with it right now. And Cosine, I mean, it's an easy option, but I don't like that option. I'm unfortunately very persistent. I don't want to give up. My job as an entertainer to try to do my job. Give you the best content I can. Despite the odds always being against me. Been against me ever since that time. -6. I don't exist yet. One day I'll figure out, like, what I should do, but at the moment, I'm still kind of in, like, a weird in-between state. Knockout guides are a good start, and I do like making them. But it's not going to be a permanent solution forever. Also, what do you mean release myself to the wild? How does that work? What, do I just, like, I don't know, disappear again? Is that it? Also, language. Going back to desert smells? Enjoy. I was saying, that went for you, too. The record. Intermission guides? I think the thing is with that, nobody cares about intermissions. People care about knockout. Nobody cares about intermissions, and I don't think I'd like them that much. Despite some of the intermissions being a knockout tour, my point's pretty much the same. No one's really looking up intermission guides, but people do care about knockout. Like, I've said this before, and I still believe this. I think knockout's the more popular game mode right now. At least for casuals than regular races. At least it feels that way. Especially with, like, just recent history and all. Why did I get no air? I mean, you could do that, Mal, but it's only gonna help you a little bit. It's still effectively a leak. Why are you guys just trying to curse now? Why are you like this? Can we be civil? Well, that felt like the worst cut of all time. That felt even worse somehow. I don't know how I managed to double down on that one. I guess where there's a will, there's a way. And I definitely found that way. This is a good lap. I'm gonna be very disappointed. This is 1-6. I'm very disappointed. How is that still a good lap? I don't understand this game sometimes. Although I think it's a game that's never meant to be understood. It's supposed to just be a confusing mess. Okay, you guys had definitely an interesting sense of humor. Try to, like, skew the line between cursing and not cursing. You guys enjoy that, I guess. Really, I need to, like, change the topic. We've been on, like, the same topic for too long. Always very analytical about stuff. Maybe we should change the topic. Well, I don't know what to change it to. I mean, we're already talking about my potential. I mean, I know I need to go somewhere. Still haven't figured out where that where is in terms of what I should do to actually improve as a creator, but in due time, I'll hopefully figure that out. In due time, I will at least give it a good, honest try. Sometimes that's really all you can do, right? Try something, see if it works. What's up, Ramen? Yes, Kosime. You bounce on the first cow 3 times. You get 3 coins in total. Can we rate things? I don't know, what do you want to rate? Right now we're kind of just vibing. Like, what do you even want to rate? What's a good thing to rate right now? Is there anything even good to rate? Maybe, Luke. It will depend on what topic it is. Best of luck trying to sleep, Mal. Enjoy your sleepies. Man, it's starting to get pretty hot in my room again. Kind of annoying. I'm gonna turn into a literal cow barbecue soon. Barbecued cow. Turn into steak. Dishes with ground beef? Wouldn't it just be simpler to rate meats then? Actually, no, we rated chicken last time. I don't even know all the dishes with ground beef off the top of my head. So there's like spaghetti. Lasagna, burgers, tacos. That's 4. Stir fry has beef? What? Might have never had stir fry before. Sounds random, I know, but I don't know if I've had stir fry. Teriyaki? Once again, I don't think I've had teriyaki. No, I've seen it. I don't think I've ever eaten it for some reason. I don't understand why, but I've never really had a craving for it. No, my boost. I don't like Starbucks. Because I don't really like coffee. Water is all I need to wake up. Sorry. Water is all I need to wake up. Who needs coffee? That's cheating. Just a natural wake up for me, please. I don't need the caffeinated drinks. All I need is my water, and I'll be okay. Start the day. Or maybe I should become British and just start drinking tea. You can't not drink coffee? I mean, I guess we're two different people then, because I wake up every day without coffee. I don't need any special drinks. I will just use the power of my brain to wake up. Ugh. Slipped off. Your head hurts? Why does your head hurt? Go drink some water. That'll help your head. Coffee sucks and it tastes bad. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't have a fair opinion on this topic. I'm not trying to start a war. That is not my job. I know over here in the Americas, coffee is like a huge industry that I'm technically not supportive by not buying coffee, but it is a huge thing. The American people really need that caffeinated beverage to start their day. I can say I'm not one of them, but there are people. I hate everything? I don't hate everything. I like cow. Look at cow. I can never hate cow. I don't hate coffee. I respect it, but I don't like it myself. Although it does seem kind of weird when you have to, like, use it every day to wake up. Like, having to use outside materials to get your body to wake up. I don't know, that sounds wrong to me. But keep in mind, I'm not real yet. I'm still -6. So, give me my weird -6 opinions. Shouldn't be taken too seriously. Why don't let me get one trick again? Why does he keep doing this? I want 2. Now I got a 0.8 because of that. I don't know how much time, like, only getting 1 trick loses, but loses a decent chunk. Despite everything. Can I please get a run to lap 3 at some point? Nope. Not today. I mean, hate's a strong word. I heavily dislike DK Trash, but I don't hate it. There's not really much that... While you think I hate a lot, I don't really hate as much as you think. Hate's too strong of a word. A lot of things I don't like. You guys just like to assume I hate everything that I don't like. And that's not true. I don't hate everything. What do you mean you're too damaged? What does that imply? What's damaging you? Are you like a video game character who takes damage? Is that it? Damage messes with your, memory stat or something? Is that it? My favorite track in every Mario Kart game? I wouldn't know because I don't remember Super Mario Kart tracks enough. And I don't think I remember any of the MK64 tracks in that game itself. Despite playing it on stream. So I could not answer that question fairly. I remember that stream. Where I played a bunch of Mario Karts in a row and almost died of exhaustion. That was a stream. It was definitely something. Was it a good something? Maybe. I don't know. Might have been. Like, that's not my thing to decide at this point. Cow turd! No! Wild Woods is pretty good. That's it. That's all I have to say about Wild Woods. It's pretty good. I still remember the fact that I could never do the ending strat on Wild Woods until, like, the final, like, 3 weeks of the game. And I finally learned it and could do it. It's like one of the last strats I ever learned in 8 Deluxe. It was a late strat in the game, to be fair, but even still. One of the ones that it took me the longest to learn. Yeah, there's that. Still only one trick? Really? I really like this game. I want to do 2 tricks. I wonder if I would have point forward if it let me do 2 tricks. Guess we'll never know. The run has passed. Now we have to try to hit the cut again, which I had not done in a while. Oh my gosh, I started charging up too late. Gosh darn it. I was thinking Shroomless strat. I haven't done Shroom there in years. I don't know lap 3 Nisk. Oh well. At least I made it to lap 3 for once. It's a pretty good run though. 0.5 lap 1, 0.7 lap 2. I wonder if it would have done it. I guess I'll never know, because I'll never hit it again. I have my one chance. Anyway, back to what was I talking about? I don't remember. Can someone remind me? I was focused on my run, so I just completely went silent. Anytime I hit tree, I'm going silent. If I hit tree lap 2, I'm going silent for the rest of the run, by the way. This is your heads up now, so you know. I will not be talking anymore. If I ever hit a lap 2 tree. It's like, I want to concentrate at that point. Kind of important that I do, otherwise I definitely can't finish. Pain. We weren't talking about GB Cheeseland. We're talking about chicken? Man, am I really just that forgetful? Am I getting tired? You know what? I wouldn't doubt that considering the shroom I just tried to do. I would not be that surprised if I consider myself tired right now. That was definitely a shroom play of all time. Lap 3 is the easiest lap on the track, other than last cut. So, unless I was doing Nisk. I'm getting old? Yes, my negative 6 self is getting old, you're right. That's just a skill issue. Negative 6-year-old is getting old now. What are we gonna do about this? I mean, it's because I was just, like, fully concentrating, and I'm just kind of saying things to say things. Not to actively remember what I'm saying. Maybe that topic just wasn't interesting enough to my brain to remember. Let's go with that. My brain just didn't care enough to, like, actually remember it. Nice drift input. Very early dementia? Huh. Maybe I am losing my mind. And I can blame all of you. I don't even exist yet, and I'm getting dementia because of all of you. Why would you do this to me? See you all in court. You're giving me dementia. And you're gonna be put on trial. How are you gonna defend yourselves? What's your case? To prove that you didn't do it. Oh no, it's definitely your fault. I wouldn't have dementia if I wasn't talking to all of you right now. I take no responsibility, because I legally don't exist. What's your evidence that you're not guilty? Give me some evidence. Luke, take a wild guess what I've saved the secret stream for. Take a wild guess what day that's on. For obvious reasons. Not a skill issue. Well, that's a skill issue on your front, Luke. Should have been there. Secret stream, secret stream. What, you're expecting me to tell you the secret before the secret's meant to be revealed? That's not how secrets work. Secrets are supposed to be secrets. It's the first law of secretry. They gotta be secret. Otherwise, you know too much, and it wouldn't be a secret. Secrets stay secret until it's time for the secret to be revealed. But at the moment, it's still a secret. Don't you understand? That's just how it works. No, I didn't get the shake trick. I'm losing time. What am I supposed to do about this? I know. Fail the run. That's a genius idea. I should do that more often. Imagine me playing Mario Kart World on Nintendo Switch 2. I could never. The guy named Gecko playing Mario Kart World? That just sounds like a dream. I could never believe he'd do that, ever. It just doesn't make any sense, man. Why would he do that? That's not something Gecko does. Ah yes, I can't wait for the sequel, Mario Kart World, to get released on Nintendo Switch 1. First time, does that sentence have a V? I'm not really reading it, but doesn't have a... No, it does. Okay, it's an over. I'm not really reading it. I don't know why I didn't see it. I read it in my head, and it's like, Okay, I know I'm tired, but sheesh. Imagine the following. What am I imagining? Am I imagining me actually having tops on Moo and Meadows? Because that's a funny joke. I think that life is not meant for me. Clearly. I'm supposed to be a guy who only has 1 worldwide tops, not 2. 2's too much. 1, that's acceptable, but 2? In these trying times? No way. Only 1 at a time. Don't be greedy, man. Blaze, what are you talking about? Also, I don't have dementia. Shush. My conversation just was not as important as the Caltrack time trial. Do I have tops in? The other track was time trialing. You know the one. Not cow track. I don't have tops of cows. It's depressing, I know, but I don't. It's just a fate that I'm gonna have to live with for the rest of the time. Peak Beach? I don't know if you can call it Peak Beach with that disconnect glitch it has. If it didn't have that glitch, then maybe it'd be better. But it does, so it's just unplayable in firms, and it's really annoying. Waiting for the day for it to not, but it does. So, Simon, is that really surprising to you? It's a vibe stream. No one knows what they're doing here. The first hour of the stream is me just ranting about things. And then the second hour is me just saying I'm bad over and over again. Which, again, is not surprising. And then I guess the third hour is when everyone starts going crazy. Because they've been watching a cow fail tree for like the past 2 hours. No, it's not an ultra shortcut. It's not even a shortcut. It's just cheating. There is no shortcut. You just said another track that has the exact same problem input. Oh, Blaze is just always crazy. This is just him. I don't know why this is his identity, but this is what he's given himself. Because Muppet's not here to do it anymore, so now Blaze is. Blaze just decided to give himself this identity. I don't know why, but it's what he did. And it's what we've all just come to accept. I guess that game doesn't even work input. But I mean, Mario Bros. Circuit's fine. I don't have a strong opinion. It's not bad, but I don't think it's great. It's okay. It does what it should for a starter track. Chain starter identity? What does that even mean? What is a chain starter identity? There's an identity for that? I didn't know there were identities for that. Nice little ledge hop for that tiny ledge so I don't, like, clip it. For it is the mission of the cow track. Yay, I got 2 tricks. Today is a good day. Another 0.5. That's pretty cool. I like 0.5s. That means I got a good lap. And that is pretty cool. Can we all agree? I got a pretty cool lap 1. Alright, I'm going bye-bye now. Man, I failed anyway. The stream was awful, but... that was a good lap, too. And I missed the final trick. Told you, that's the one hard part of lap 3. The very final part you could fail. That would kill the entire run. Like, at least with the shroom I made it over, and it's still recoverable. Failing that is not. But I have to go for the fast line, which is extremely precise. So yeah, the run just kind of died from that. No! Head first into a cow. Good night, Blaze. Hey, Luke. That's not nice, man. It's okay to support failure sometimes. Also, Happy... Why? That's not nice. Why is everyone laughing at me? Man, people are so mean. Wasn't was right, you all are kind of crazy right now. You're learning treeness? I don't know why you're wanting to do this to yourself, but good luck. Have fun. Treeness is kind of evil though, so I wish you the best of luck. Ultra precise. I respect the attempt, ramen, but that joke wasn't funny. Wish it was easy to like check my laps list. I actually want to know what my lap 1 and 2 are on my PB, but I can't because I'd have to watch the run, and I don't want to watch the run. I have no idea if that was PB pace or not. I think it might have been. I think my lap 1 is like a 0.7. I don't know about my lap 2 comparison though. I don't want to check, it'll take too long. If anything, it might even feel worse. So I'm not going to. I agree. This is a darn moment. Darn indeed. There's no other way to look at it. It's just a darn moment. I know I am starting to reach my breaking point, but I've got a few good runs, so I can't give up yet. I've had PB attempts twice. If I made it twice, I can hopefully at least make one more before I call it for the night. And give up. Like Cosine told me to do. I don't think the cows want to do that. The cows want to go where they want. If you want to practice it without the cows there, you can do it in free roam with 0 coins. Because the cows aren't there. But sometimes cars might get in the way. Final right trick on whistle stop. I think it saves like 0.2 or something. Talking about like the final trick sequence. I imagine that's what you're talking about. I remember it saving like 0.2. At least 0.2, 0.3, something like that. So it's absolutely worth it in a time trial. Not really worth it online though. The risk is too great. Because if you fail it, you're dead. It's one of those cuts that's like worth it in time trials because you need every time save you can get, but online, not so much. Anything goes for fast treeness, honestly. Worth it in time trials, but online, one tiny bump and you're out of position. And also because of the track right now, you can get triple shroom set 1, so there's no point. Let's get the shrooms, just use the shroom to take tree cut. That was a really bad cow bounce. Yeah, GG. I was hoping that was a joke, Cosine. I'm not a big fan of being a quitter, despite how much the world tells me to do. Always better to get back up and keep fighting. At the end of the day, people might try to push you down, but only you can defeat them. They wouldn't push you down if you weren't so good. You just gotta keep fighting. You can do the cab-ons coinless. It's harder, but you can't do it coinless. It's just a slightly different alignment. At some point, I'll make the hell dive. If I get tops again, I'll make it. I can't say that. That's rude. think the main reason why I haven't made the couch wreck guide yet is because I just don't think I'm ready. Like, I don't think I can explain everything well enough yet. I'm using the knockout guide as practice for how to explain things. Cowler? Why would it be called the Valor? Valor didn't find it. That doesn't make sense. It'd just be called cow. That's it. Just cow. And then with a coin, it's called, Town. There we go. For the most part, Isaac, I think the only thing I won't talk about is Yuki roll. I don't know Yuki roll. I cannot explain it well enough.
Oh, thank you.
It needs more cow? You think it needs more cow? There you go. You got more cow. One of them is on top of the timer. Don't notice that. Now there's 2 cows. It's cow mitosis. Yeah, it's just like the thumbnail. You're right. Now there's 2 of them. Also, thank you, Nick. Appreciated. Can't believe there's 2 of them. I wonder how they did this. How did they know to mitosis? I thought that was my thing. No, I'm not flipping one of them. If one of them gets flipped, they're gonna run into each other. I'm not gonna hurt them. You gotta run together, like they're friends. A cow wouldn't hurt another cow. Look at them go. They're just running. With a good old jog, getting their workout. All that fun stuff. Friends aren't real. Then how do you identify with... Then how do you identify with, Happy, Jirachi? Are you not friends? Is that how that works? That sounds like what you're telling me. This was delayed for so long. No, I'm too wide! Pain. Real life isn't real? But why is it called real life then? If anything, it's just life. Life is real. We are all real at the end of the day. Despite some of you being behind a keyboard right now, everything you type is still being heard, or I guess seen by a human. So it is still real. It is still having real impacts on some people's lives, whether you like it or not. Some people do take things very seriously. Okay, yes, I'm not real, but that's besides the point. We all know I'm not real, but you are all real. That is a true statement. I'm the only one here who isn't real. But all of you are. And every statement does make a difference. Every race can change somebody's outlook on life. We already did the pre-recorded joke last time I did a time trial stream. I can't repeat that joke. Remember, I'm not supposed to be repeating jokes today. That was my bit. I don't think I've repeated a joke yet. I think I'm still safe. I don't know why you're phrasing it as a nonsensical experience, but alright. We do all share life, whether we like it or not. We are all existing on this planet together, except me, of course, but All of you are existing on this planet together. So you all need to learn to get along. No matter what, you're all still gonna be here. And that's something you're just gonna have to deal with. So whenever you're a bully to somebody online, you're just gonna get a big fat L from me. Be nice to each other. Being mean is not fun. I don't like bullies. And trolls for that matter. They're pretty much just as bad at times. Everyone deserves an equal and fair opportunity. Gosh darn it. I thought my positivity would let me make it. Why is your stream 10 minutes behind? That doesn't sound right. You got mod because some of the mods wanted you to be mod. And I said okay. And also because I thought you'd be a decent fit. And you're here a lot, so you can mod stuff. I don't know about Luke though. Luke got lucky. Luke just lucked out with that one. He bullies me all the time. You should be surprised he is still mod. To be fair, Luke, right now you're an editor in training. You're not a real editor just yet. Well, yeah, but Jirachi, you're here when other people aren't, which is the main thing. Always have a mod in chat in case somebody needs to, you know, moderate. Never hurts to have more hands on deck. I said you did it right. That's what I said. That was the easy test. You haven't got the hard test yet. The hard test will be arriving at your doorstep in due time. That one I already pretty much made into it for you. You just had to convert it. Next time it won't be so easy. I chose the most short-like thing out of that whole video. Make it simpler for you. I imagine Ivo just went off to explore other ventures. That happens. People move on. You know, it's just life. Mario Kart's not gonna last forever. For anyone. Not even me. Maybe there'll just be a day where I finally just throw in the towel and give up. Decide Mario Kart's not my game anymore. And move on to different pastures. And that's okay, because that's how life goes. That's not what I said, Luke. Although, that's not the part I was... You know what, I'm giving up. A lot of people seem to appreciate the fact that Cal's fast on this track, which I get. It's a good choice that they gave Cal terrain speed. It fits the character. And the track. Not my gameplay, though. Fortunately, I am still bad. Not that that's surprising, but... Different speeds are dumb, but we're gonna be stuck with it the rest of the time. They brought this in 8, they're gonna keep it in World. Because they don't really like changing it, I guess. Technically, we also had hidden speeds, but those are arguably even worse than Worlds. Because Wii's hidden speed was just outright hidden speed points, which just made, like, other characters impossible to play. Of course, the AI thinks Mario Kart World isn't real. Why would it think it is? Also, yeah. Does anyone know why Stingbee's terrain speed? You know, considering he can fly. Also, why is Peepa terrain speed? And why is King Boo terrain speed? Are they trying to make fun of them for being dead? If it was bad this game, I still technically could stream it. I'm not gonna jab anyone. I definitely could jab someone with the statement, but I'm not going to. Well, I definitely can get away with it more since I'm okay at the game. Is that statement correct? I mean, I guess, yeah. I guess a track that was in Wii. You know what, I'm gonna stop thinking. Why would I be stabbing cosine? Why did you assume that's who I'm stabbing? It's funny for me to stab cosine? Why is it funny for me to stab cosine? I don't want to stab people. Stabbing people's not, you know, what I should be doing. If anything, I'm supposed to be throwing blue shells at people. That would make more sense. But I'm not doing that either. I'm failing first cut. Maybe I am starting to get tired. I think there's like so much to do and so little time to do everything. That's kind of me right now. Kinda. Like, I have so much time to not get cow tops, and I'm still not gonna get cow tops. Well, actually, I only have like 2 hours. I don't think the stream's gonna go for another 2 hours. I probably don't want the timer to die because I'm streaming cow track late into the night. That would just kind of be dumb of me. Although I have no idea. I mean, I'm probably streaming KO Worldwides tomorrow. Things simple. Before Friday, where I might do a gimmick. And then Saturday is day 100, given we make it there. So it'd be kind of a shame if I let it die tonight. Abby, you missed my host spiel about KO being popular. It's the main reason why I've been doing it more lately. Because I've noticed an uptick in KO. Viewership specifically. I missed the coin. I'm bad. Okay, the Rome's dead anyway. Then why play on main? Also, Cosine, you're taking VR way too seriously again. It's fine. It sucks, but it's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, VR means nothing. Another one?
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Fine, you can have another one. Cow Pyramid. Wait. Cow Pyramid. This one needs to be on the bottom, though. There we go. Cow Pyramid. Just for you. I get so much hype from that trick. What do you mean you need all the cows? There were 3 of them right there. The cow pyramid. I don't know what you expect out of the cow pyramid. It's just a cow pyramid. You all remember that, like, joke about 1 billion lions versus every single Pokemon? Where, like, the big argument for the lions was Lion Tower or whatever. You all remember that? Remember when that joke was popular? We already all know who won that, but it was literally just a joke of how dumb can you make the lions. Luke, you weren't there for that? Man, you missed out. That was such a random thing. You can see gameplay. I put all the cows on the side, so they're not in the way. Just like, You can still see cow. That's all that matters. You're not really missing out as long as you're watching the cows. Don't ask. Isn't the answer here just Arceus? With its 1,000-arm thing or whatever? Or literally just Gardevoir with black holes? Magcargo's existence? Giratina just sends everyone to the Shadow Realm? Like, Pokemon fans just, I think it was just a joke of, how seriously are you gonna take this question? That was like the whole thing. Only reason why it made me think of it is because Lion Tower with cow. I have a cow tower on stream right now, or cow pyramid. I was just thinking about Lion Tower because I know that was like a big thing for that argument. Just Tower of Lions, because why not? They'll win. You just stack all the lions in a tower. They will never lose. Because they can defeat any Pokemon by the power of Tower. It's just too good. You gotta use the Tower strat, man. If you don't use the Tower strat, you're not gonna beat the Pokemon. What do you mean can't wait for Cow Rectangle? You're not getting Cow Rectangle. Why do you assume it'd be a rectangle anyway? You're probably not even gonna get another cow in that stack. The reason why you got 2 more is because people said add another cow, and then add another cow. You got lucky, but I don't think you're getting another one. I think you're all out of cows. There are only 3 cows. There are no more. Cow square? I can't make a cube because I need 6 cows for that. I don't have 6 cows. Look, there's like a ton of Pokemon that will one-shot lions. But the whole point of that discussion is, how seriously do you care? Everyone on the Lions side literally just didn't care and thought it'd be funny. That's it. Because it's a billion lions! That's a lot of lions for just like 1,000 Pokemon to be fighting. You know? It's too many. No one can be 1,000 lions. That's it. That's like the crux of the argument. There's just so many. I don't know about that phrasing whim, but I suppose that's true, technically. Although Cowstrat was first. 2 cow triangles? Why do you think you get 2 triangles? What do you mean give the cows some wheat? I don't think they're hungry. Kinda just vibing. Having a good old time running through the pasture as their cow friend is driving through the pasture at the same time. Trying to hit a new personal best. Do all the cows proud as they're in their pyramid. Cow. Gosh darn it. You act like you need cows, but you're not gonna get any more cows. You already have enough cows. You have 3 cows. Why can't you be content with 3 cows? Even in a little pyramid for you. They're in their cow stack. You know what this made me think of now? Have any of you seen We Bare Bears? Yeah, that also has a stack of 3. The bear stack, or whatever it was called. There's that, too. Also, sub 2. It's been forever since we've been sub 2, but we're sub 2 on the timer. Scary. How many cows can we fit in the screen? I think that would be more so a question of, how many cows can fit on the screen before my PC blows up? I remember liking the show. I don't think I watched it much, but I do remember liking it whenever it was on. I just didn't really watch much TV in general. Because I don't think my household had, like, actual channels. I only had, like, PBS Kids. think, to watch. We just had, like, public TV stations to the cable. So I just had, like, access to nothing. Okay, Cosine, what do you consider that, then? What would you consider something that counts as that? It's clearly you have a problem with We Bear Bears. What's a TV show that you think would be, you know, that good? To be counted as bald knowledge. I don't know why it's called that, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Wanna know another game that has a stack? You don't like permanently stack, but Mario and Luigi Dream Team has the Luiginary Hammer, which you stack a bunch of Luigis to make a hammer. Also, it has that Luigi stack attack, which I should have said first. Dexter's Laboratory? I don't have a laboratory. Would it be weird to say I didn't really watch much Dexter's? Because, again, I didn't have access to it. I don't know if I'd like it. I think I like the concept, but I just don't remember it well enough. I think I saw, like, one episode of it. It just wasn't... like, I watched a lot, because, you know, no TV access. Why are you drifting? What is a Wonder Chosen? I have no idea what that is. You make a pyramid? I see. I have not watched that show, so I would not be able to agree. Because I don't have the knowledge. As I said, lack of TV. Like the main thing here. Well, that's the worst cut of my life. Let's see what lap this is. A double trick, surprisingly. This is still gonna be a bad lap, though. Yeah, it's 0.7. Keep going. For practice. So to see if it can make it to lap 2. Or 3. Can I make it to lap 3 today? Nope. I had a feeling I wasn't gonna make that. I did not watch Blue's Clues. I don't know why, but I never saw it as a kid. I know when I was like really young, I really liked Sesame Street, but that's like every kid, so that's not really surprising, is it? I don't remember who my favorite character was, though. Because I was, like, really young, so I don't think, you know, I'd be able to answer that. A Loud House? I never cared for that show. I can't remove a cow. I was told to put those cows there. It's not fair for me to remove one. People paid to see more cows. It's unfair for me if I remove them. It's unfair for them. The cows must stay. Why did the rail break? Backyardigans was a weird show. I barely remember it, but I don't think I was, like, particularly fond of it. Cover up the mushrooms. I suppose technically that wouldn't hurt anything, but I don't really need to do that. Because the cows are fine where they are. They don't need to move. They're in a perfectly fine spot. They're just enjoying the time trials. And there's nothing wrong with that. Having a good old time. Darn it! Remove the cow that's racing? Alright, if that's what you want, I'll remove the cow that's racing. And to never PB again. But fine, I'll remove the cow that's racing for a few attempts. Hi, DK. I haven't used you in a while. Oh, I'm a monkey. I'm not going Pogi. Pogi's too slow. Yeah, we got 3 cows and a monkey. I'm not sure what's up with that. I didn't really care for Adventure Time. Is that weird to say? I just never really got interested in the show. So I just never ended up watching it. That's it. That's literally just my statement. I think I only watched like the earlier seasons and then got bored and stopped. Not my kind of show, I guess. I remember liking Distant Lands. Oh, wait, no. Fiona and Cake. That's what it was. I liked Fiona and Cake Season 1, I think. But I didn't really care for Adventure Time. I like Regular Show. Regular Show is decent. I didn't like it as a kid, though. I hated the intro. It scared me. I don't know why. But just the sudden, like, loud noise. Single chord. I don't know why that got to me as a kid, but it did. I do remember liking Gumball a lot. No. I did not like Teen Titans. Well, sorry. Teen Titans Go I didn't like. I never saw Teen Titans. I didn't see Season 2 of Fiona and Cake. So, I have an opinion. I only watched Season 1. No, I have not. I've had a few attempts to get close, but I don't think I'm PBing today. I'm just kind of having fun at this point, just vibing. I'm trying for a bit longer. I'm meant to be getting more editing done tonight, but I guess I went for longer than anticipated. I guess that's the power of a vibing stream, huh? Kind of just go. I don't have to worry about performance or anything. I can just vibe. It's like the whole point. No pressures, just exist, play the game in the background, talk with chat, and that's it. Have a good old time trialing. A track that I like. At least time trials doesn't ruin cow track. Unlike a certain versus race format. Gosh darn it. DK's actually kind of huge. It's best to go by Final Nisk. Kind of bad. I mean, you could always try the Spanish name and see if the translate thing translates it. Because it might. I mean, it's translating birdo to bird, so there's always a chance. But there always could just be like another language speaker in here. What do you mean I'm right about everything except the existing part? What's wrong with existence? Do we not like existing? Okay, it did not translate it. I respect the attempt, though. That's why thing's not telling me it translated it. Which actually could be the case. That wasn't a cleanness, but at least it made it. Honestly, that's all I care about. I didn't want to just get more runs to lap 2. Of course, I didn't, but... Oh, wait. No, it did translate it. It just doesn't translate it on OBS, which is interesting. It translated it on, like, the live stream tab on YouTube for me, but it doesn't translate it on OBS. That's interesting. Good to know. If I don't want to look at these garbage translations, I could just open my OBS tab and then I don't have to click on it manually to see what it translated from. That's genius. Also, I can't steal the robotic monkey from DK Spaceport. That'd just be stealing. I'm not allowed to steal. Darn it. Mario show? Which one? There were like 3 of them. I didn't really particularly like any of them, although the Mario World one has funny quotes. Well, one funny quote. And it has Mama Luigi, so I mean... You can't really top Mama Luigi, can you? Mama Luigi. We all love Mama Luigi. Good night, Isaac. Enjoy your sleepies. I don't remember the Super Show enough. I have a fair opinion. I don't remember liking it that much, but I don't remember why. I just don't remember. I don't remember. I mean, I remember not caring for it particularly. Although I didn't really have a convenient way to watch it, but my point's still the same. Mamma Mia? I mean, Mamma Mia is said in like a few songs. There's that, I guess. You got a Mamma Mia. If August was here, he would have been. He would have been able to say so. He's not here, so... He's asleep right now. Most of the people that were are probably asleep right now, Cosime. Never mind, Ramen is awake. That's just kinda how it goes sometimes, Input. Make a mistake, get hard punished. That is just the way of Mario Kart in general. Or sometimes you just don't make a mistake and get punished. That's also Mario Kart. Because that's what getting Mario Karted is. Surprised that made it. Didn't feel particularly fast. Although it's not letting me shake trick anymore, which is bad. That was just slow. At least I'm finally getting another attempt to lap 2, so progress, I guess. That's evil, but alright, sure. You know, at least I'm not off, but I don't think I'm PBing with this. Just gonna see if I can hit Treeness, though. I can't. When you said century, I was assuming you were referring to, like, 1900s, 2000s, stuff like that. If you're meaning, like, alive 1 century to date ago, then I suppose... No, no one here. No one over 100 is watching Mario Kart World. Because that is definitely a questionable decision. Why would they care? They didn't have video games when they were growing up. Most people who play video games had them when they were like a kid. Or at least like liked them a lot when they were an adult. How is this slower than last time? What did I do wrong? Well, I just immediately lost the run, but... No, Luke, it doesn't. Unless you're playing online, then it does. But here it does not. Yeah, probably. I guarantee you when I'm old, I won't be able to... I'll have to use Smart Steering, Auto Excel, and Auto Use Items, because I just won't be able to... I won't have the mental ability to process this game. Or any game for that matter. I have to use all the accessibility things. Can't get the coin, I landed too tight. You're playing Halo 3? I mean, Darachi, you got a lot of life left. Your favorite game might change. Also, good luck getting whatever console that was on. Because they probably won't exist anymore. Unless they port it to something. I suppose they technically could port it to something. But that's a long time for you to assume a console's still going to be working. Especially in a retirement home. My mother's gonna win the next World Cup? I don't know if that makes sense, because don't they divide that into male and female pools? That doesn't... I'm confused. I don't think that sounds right. Also, we'll do a few more attempts. I think I'm starting to reach my limit, because I'm just failing in stupid ways now. I'm going at this for 3 hours. Longer than an average stream. Because I guess I'm just more willing to play when I have no stakes. I can just kind of play, so I don't feel like pressure or anything. And I guess I was pretty much satisfied with my editing work today. I guess I don't mind not editing anymore. Good night, Cosime. Man, look at those cows run. They're still going. Bye, Ramen. I mean, that just means you're in a low elo room and should probably move to a higher skilled room. Input. Well, Luke, it is like 1 a.m. in the cool time zone. The relevant time zone. Relevant for this stream, anyway. So I wouldn't blame you if you're getting tired. I know I am. I guess after stream, I should probably check what my splits were in my PB to see if I actually could have PB with that one run. Also, yes, I'm calling your time zone irrelevant because mine's the only one that matters. No other time zone's relevant except Central Time. You know, it's called Central. Of course it's the one that matters the most. It's literally the central one. The center of attention. Have to go to bed early tonight? Okay. Then I guess it's sleepy time, Luke. Time to go to bed. It's like 1 something right now. I know your specific time, but center time's the only one that matters, so it's time for sleepies. For you. Time for the sleepy time. Darn it, no shake trick and awful alignment and no mini turbo. There's no way this will be a good lap. Okay, I'm going back to cow before I finish. Raunchy, this is like the one time I have any ego and you assume I always want it? Yeah, that's interesting. Technically, it's not even ego. Best of luck with your premiere input. It's an interesting choice, premiering a video this late. But I guess I used to upload videos at 12 a.m. all the time, so I can't say anything. Nowadays, I upload videos at 3. Given I actually upload something. Me uploading stuff is rare, though. It's a treat when it happens, but it's rare that it happens. Man, that was slow. That felt wide, but at least it made it. Can I get another lap too, maybe? Yes, I can. Still only 1 trick, though. Gosh darn it. How was that a 0.5? What? Alright, whatever. It makes no sense sometimes. Alright, can I hit tree? Gosh darn it! I panicked. I realized I tricked off the rail too early. Then I tried to instant trick off the wall and I overshot. Made it to lap 3, that was a good run. 0.5 lap 1, 0.2 lap 2. Happened again. Easier lap I choke due to nerves. Or tiredness. Could be both, to be honest. Well, Turbo Greens, it is late. And I have been going for quite a while. It kind of makes sense. People are probably falling asleep. I know the lurkers probably have, which is fair. surprised I haven't crashed to sleep yet. You just saw that recent fail. Kinda sucked, not gonna lie. Like, how Pyramid isn't saving me. They're supposed to be making me play stronger instead of not even getting... I made it to one more lap 3 and then insta-choked. Just how it is in the land of time trials. You'll never know you're on that run until you're on that run. And then you gotta clutch it. That was a good run, but I suppose it wasn't the run yet. Maybe someday I'll get back on the run. Nah, I believe you, Jirachi. Also, nice treeness, Luke. Congrats. Now do it 2 times, and then do the lap 3 version. Then you'll have a run. Gotta do it 3 times. Not 1, but 3. And the lap 3 one's the hardest one. There's a reason why I'm not doing it. It's like 0.15, I think. Considering my lack of skill, it's not really worth, especially because I could barely get it past 2 times. Getting it 3 would just be impossible. Just because I can't even do fence. It's supposed to be the easier one. Why does it translate W Lukey as in the gap? What? Thanks, YouTube. You make a lot of sense. I'm glad I got to see that translation today. In Luke? So we got in the gap and in Luke. Why? Why, YouTube? Why you just hate the name Lukey? What's up with that? And also hates the character W. Thanks, Auto-Translate, for being very good. Clearly does his job so well to translate things that need to be translated. Like, W Luke. Apparently that's gotta be translated, you know? If you put my name with a W, what would it do? Is it gonna do it normally? Or is it gonna change it to something else? No, mine's normal. I'm allowed W's, I guess. But not Luke, specifically. YouTube's just a hater, I guess. No, I missed the cow. In Jirachi? Why is it assuming W is in? Why is that the one it's assuming? At least you got your name right, but why in? What does that mean? Okay, you just outright typed that one. It accepted your W. It either hates W's or it tolerates them. Depending on what's said after. I guess it doesn't mind the gap. Kinda strange. Kinda strange. Definitely strange. That's it. I just think it's pretty strange. Somehow, I still think I have more joy time trialing Caltrack than I do BC. It's weird, but both times I've streamed Caltrack, it's always lasted longer than BC streams. I guess I just get more motivation out of Caltrack somehow. I don't know how. But it kind of feels like that's the case. I'm glad you don't die, Jirachi. That's definitely what you meant. But it's good that you don't die. Dying's bad. Don't do that. Being a liver is much better. I am definitely starting to reach my limit, though. I don't know how much longer I can keep pushing. My energy is running thin. Okay, Luke, you just typed that one out yourself. I don't know what to tell you. That's on you. As the night continues to lengthen, my attempts continue to get worse and worse. I think we'll go until we get one more solid attempt past tree lap 2. I think that's gonna be when I call it. One more attempt to get there. And then after that attempt, that'll be it for the stream. Probably not worth. I don't think I'm gonna make it there again. If I don't, I'll call it earlier, but timer is starting to get low, and I worry time trials would be the thing that kills it if I kept going all night. Then the timer will die, and no one will hear it die. It'll just die off screen. An off-screen death. Nobody likes an off-screen death, especially of the main character. The timer. I think it has main character energy. I mean, it has 3 cows on top of it. There's no way it doesn't have main character energy right now. No mini turbo. Nice trick. Got the double. 0.5. Alright, is this the last run of the night? We're about to find out. Alright, last run. Make it a good one. You know what? No, I'm not ending on that. That's mean. I just got scammed off the fence. I'm not ending on that. That's annoying. Like, what was that? You just didn't want... She didn't want to get on it, I guess. It was a really good lap 1, too. Probably because they're random, and that's the day you're just not around, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. It just seems that's when it's timed, I guess. I mean, Discord voted for this to be today, so... why I'm doing it. I'll probably be KO Worldwides, and Friday, I'm not entirely sure yet. I want to play KO at least one more time this week, so I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Oh, Gekko.
Huh, the timer does leave. You're right, Yazid. Thank you, good sir. The timer is no longer close to exploding. It is moved up. What do you think about that cow pyramid, Yazid? I'm curious. Do you have any input on the cow pyramid? Anyway, I guess the timer has been saved. For now. It still technically has a chance to go off tomorrow, but it's more saved now. That is the question. Does Yazid desire more cow? Does Yazid want more cows on the screen? There's already 4 cows on the screen, and then whenever another cow on the track pops up, that's another cow. Man, it's so mesmerizing just looking at the cow stack. Look at him go. Having a good old time jumping in place. The more cows, the better. Okay, I will add another cow to the stack after this attempt. We can have 4 cows. Pain. Alright, we can have a 4th cow now. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna double stack them. Now there'll be a cow. And then there'll be... another cow. Cow stack. I added another cow. Now there's 4 of them. They're in a square. Z, do you want more cows than 4 cows? You want a Goomba-like cow pyramid? Alright. Copy 1 more cow. Which I guess it'd be 2 more cows, right? You go down here. You 2, like, go up. Man, this isn't distracting at all. Let me pick up this one. No, not that one. This one. There we go. Now they're a pyramid. This is like ordered wrong though. The one on top needs to fall. There, now it works. Now it's a cow pyramid. Thanks, Thomas.
Yeah!
Appreciate it. Congrats, Darwin. Lucky win. And we have a cow pyramid. Does this make it better or worse? I'm not sure. You tell me. Is this better now? I mean, pyramid-ish. It's close enough. My worst subject in math is always geometry. That's not a joke, by the way. That is actually my worst part in math. Pushing them all left a little bit. Look at that cow pyramid. It's so mesmerizing. Now there's double. I said it was memorizing when there's 3, and now there's 6. How am I supposed to be able to time trial now? There's just too much cow. I'm gonna die of cow overload. They're too mesmerizing. I wonder if death by cow overload is like a real thing. Too much cow in your life. Darn it. Okay, I see my problem. They're all a little too far left. I mean, right. There we go. On the top 3, you need to move a little bit. There we go. Now it's almost symmetrical. Look at that cow pyramid. Isn't it a beauty? This is the one you're gonna get it, so enjoy it while you got it. This is definitely not lasting in a non-time trial stream. So enjoy it while it's still here, so it won't last forever. The cow pyramid of power. Those with strong wills can only understand what this cow tower represents. No, I don't know the area of a cow. What is the area of a cow? It's not even like... They're not even like a true triangle. There's gaps. I don't want to do that. That'd suck. You want me to let the cow pyramid free? What do you mean, let it free? How do I exactly do that? They're kind of enjoying their time being a cow pyramid. Can you define free for me? Nice turn. Can I get a good disc here? I mean, not greatness, but it'll have to do, because I'm not getting anything better. Flap. At least I made it. Oh, I missed the trick, and it's a 0.7. Ew, disgusting. Guess we'll try to continue, but it's, I don't know how worth it is with a 0.7. And a missed trick at the start of the lap. I guess we keep going, though. I know I said this would be my last one, but I can honestly see myself doing more. Yeah, no double trick again. I'm just getting bad releases. That's a 0.9. There's no way this PBs. Finish it out anyway, just for practice. For the record, I don't think that was going to PB anyway. Alright, I'm curious about something real quick. Want them to run around Meadows? Okay, I'm desperately curious. What is my lap 2? I want to know if I actually was ahead or not. Happy, the run was dead anyway. I was too far behind. I need to know what my lap 2 is so I know what I'm competing against. If I was ahead. I probably wasn't even ahead. 0.9. It's been years since I watched this run. Wait, I think I can, because that run just felt shaky. I'm not giving up just yet, because I think I can push. If I keep pushing, I might be able to do it. Like, here I don't do the delayed trick. The delayed trick's faster, because it lets the boost last for longer, instead of wasting it with the hop. Yeah, I think I had a lounge username on. I only did this because I was trying to get footage for the cow guide, and then I was having to PB. Alright, let's... Lap 1 was a 0.7, so I was ahead. That's why getting a 0.5 so good. I want to know what my lap 2 is. I lost 50 VR for getting 24th? That seems generous. I have not. And I don't know if I ever will. That was a slow shroom. Kinda sent me wide there. The question is, what is this lap? I want to know what I'm competing against. A 0.7. That 0.9 was behind. The 0.6 I got earlier was ahead. By 0.3. That could have got tops. That's annoying. I have to live with it, but it is annoying. Go for at least one more hitting the tree attempt. 2 for 2. And then that'll be the last run of the night, for real. Hope you enjoy it, Thomas. Seems like it'd be a good movie, but I don't really watch movies much. Every once in a while I do, but it's kind of rare. I mean, I don't know why, but it just kind of is. Kind of has been for a long time. Let's see if I can PB. With one last push. With my remaining energy. I can fail the cow bounce. Look at me go. The Odyssey's a masterpiece? I wouldn't doubt it, because isn't that made by the same guy who made Oppenheimer? I know Oppenheimer was a really good movie from those that watched it. I didn't, but I've heard good things about it, so I'm assuming. No delay trick. Tough. And no trick. I'm gonna be honest. Director names don't really work for me. I don't know any directors, 'cause I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. But I'm figuring it's the same guy. That's what I remember hearing. I would have been surprised if that one made it. That was like already iffy enough. Alright, we keep pushing. I believe in the power of Cal, that we can push through tonight. I already got close once. I can definitely get close again. I just gotta believe. And do, I guess. But doing's the easy part. Believing's the hard part. Not believing hard enough, I can never do it. So I just gotta believe harder. See, I didn't believe hard enough, so I didn't make it. You can trick off the hay bales? How did I not know that? Well, the more you know, I guess. Knowledge is power, as they say. A little boost, but at least let me trick. I suppose that's all that matters. And I didn't let you trick there, though. I mean, I know once I hit the 3-hour, 45-minute mark, I will just probably have to call it after getting a lap 1 treeness. I know once you go over 4 hours, you definitely been playing for too long and just have to stop because you're not getting it. I ran out of momentum. I had a few chances and blew it. Well, I had 2 chances. I didn't have any more than that. This third one was already too far behind, and I think my lap 3 is solid in my PB. So I have to get it the first 2 laps. I have to be ahead. I don't think... Well, I suppose it is technically movie length, but I don't think that counts as a movie. And it is, the stream is technically movie length. If I was to ever make a movie length video, what would I even make it about? Maybe something time trial related? Because it had to be something that's like really long storytelling stuff. Time trials is that. At least to some degree. No, it didn't let me shake trick. And I didn't get the mini turbo. It's so over. Oh, now you get the trick. When that run isn't as good. Okay, Cal. I see how it is. 0.7, I'm behind. I'll still keep going. Practice makes perfect. At least that's what they tell me. Whether that's true or not is yet to be seen. Darn it. He's made a couple? I know we made one about Hyrule Circuit. I don't know if the Dino one counts. It's only like 40 minutes. I don't think movie length is 40 minutes. If 40 minutes counts, then 30 minutes counts. And if 30 minutes counts, then every single one of my launch videos counts. Actually, no, that means my smart steering video counts. Which is an interesting way of looking at it. It also means a lot of my streams count, which is... Actually, that would just mean every one of my streams counts. That sounds like a interesting plot. Can I hit this, please? Thank you. Never mind. I didn't trick on the thing, apparently. And I couldn't do the shake trick because I didn't have enough height, and I'm dead. Man, the moment I asked, I just died. I shouldn't have asked. I should have just, you know, earned it. That is my bad. No, I'll manage. I've managed before, I'll manage again. I always manage. The night shift life. Just recover on the fine Thursday. Darn it. Didn't land on the rail from the other side this time. Man, I was hoping the cow period would give me more strength. I think I've only got one to a good lap 2 by this point. So it hasn't really given me much strength. Cow pyramid, lend me your power. I was hoping lending your power would mean I make the Nisk and not go around it. I gotta believe in the cows. They wouldn't let me down. Constantly. I need a head bounce on the cow pyramid? Oh, I do need sleep. But I will work with it. I can always take a nap. I will manage. Just fine. But the power of naps compels you. I normally don't, but if I have to, I will. There have been times where I've accidentally taken a nap. Not by choice, but just because my brain said, no, go to bed. And then it went to bed. That has happened a few times. Although, yes, I do also say sleep is for the weak. I am the weak, so... take that as you will. I am very weak. The weakest of the weak. That is who I am. I also think I'm being consumed by sweat right now, which isn't great. I would have been surprised if I did make that, considering it was a left trick. Because that angle was completely off. Keep pushing. I feel I can at least get one more run on a chance to break through. I gotta believe. Believe in the cow that believes in me. For one more time. That's what I must believe. That will give me one more chance to make it there. One more chance. Be king of Moo Moo Meadows. Well, not king, but close enough. To be king. That's what we were hoping for. That one last chance to pull through. What is what we seek? It's what we're given? That's what we're gonna find out. I can't give up. I won't give up. What I must do. Persistence. As everyone else falls asleep, my brain is... I'd love to say wide awake, but it's definitely not. But it's still fighting through. Fighting for one more chance. I'll be like a bishop or something. I'll be a knight in the castle, protecting the king. I won't be a pawn. I'll be something stronger. That is where I must be. Where I must fight. Darn it. I did say at like the 3:45 mark, I will just start taking any run that makes it past lap 1, regardless of tree lap 2. I definitely will be holding on to that. It's 5 minutes till we get to that point. Otherwise, this next run to make it past lap 2 tree. Which at this point, I probably won't even get that. But I'm still gonna try because I said I would. It's a cow pyramid suite. Also, good morning. You enjoyed your nap? Figured some people fell asleep to the vibing stream. I guess that's kind of the point, isn't it? Pawns can become queens, but they typically die. So... I don't think that would help me, exactly. If anything, technically I am a pawn right now. Anyone not in top 10 is a pawn. Even if you're in the top 10, you become a special chess piece. Yeah, it's definitely morning. Of course, I've been streaming all night. So it's morning now. That's the only thing that would make sense. No. this pyramid's different. Because it is three-dimensional. You just can't see the other side. Like, the cows are 3D. Darn it. I have started to running on fumes here. Which is what I figured would happen once we got closer to the 4-hour mark. That's when you definitely time travel for too long. Why would I spin them around? The cows don't deserve that kind of treatment. They deserve to have peace as they run in place. It'd be rude for me to bully them. So I won't be doing such a thing. That's not nice to the cows. They really don't deserve that kind of treatment. Why are you drifting? Oops. Well, 3 more minutes until basically any treeness is gonna end it. As long as I make it onto the rail and get the trick off and do the cow bounce, it will count. Well, actually, no, it's just make it to lap 2 and it counts. After that, regardless of what that lap 1 is. I'm definitely running out. My steam is falling for the worse. The game loves picking intermissions over the regular tracks whenever they show up. It's what they do. I don't know why. That's what the game loves to do. Having constantly. There's like a 3... Last stream, we could have had a 3-lap at a whistle, but it picked the 1 intermission. For like, I think it was Toad's Factory. Just pick that one instead. Of like the... Everyone else is on whistle. Just one guy wasn't, and that's the one it picked. I feel like it's done that more times than I can count.
Oh, Gecko.
I hope so, Yazid. I really do, but I just missed the trick. Wait, I got that one? I don't get that one, but not the first one. Is this even worth continuing? How is this a 0.6? I missed the first trick. I guess we go, but... Really? Alright. Game, you're weird. Can I make it? Oh, thank goodness. I did not want that run to go further. That's awful. Thanks again, Yazid. The power of cows made me make the Nisk even though I missed the first trick, I guess. So there's that. Good job, cows. You did it. You impelled me. Make it past that first trick spot. Way to go, cows. That's dead. I wonder if that saved time. Let's find out. I doubt it, but it'd be funny. Though I don't think that means the rail's gonna be there lap 2. This could be bad. Let's just see. Oh, we will get to see. The rail's still there? Honestly, that's what I'm mainly curious about. Is the rail still there, and how much time did it lose for that? Okay, the run's dead, but I'm just curious about the rail at this point. I want to see if the rail's still there. I'm missing drifts, but again, this run's dead. I just want to see the rail. We're just going to shrimp so I can see the rail. It's not here. Interesting. Alright, well, we've reached the point where now I go if I make it past a successful... Next successful lap 1 will be the end of stream. Run. No matter what. Because that's just what we're gonna do now. Because I think I'm losing all my powers. I had a good chance today. I think if I time trial cows again next week, there's definitely a chance I could get pops again. My best splits do prove that I can't hit it. Thing is, I just have to clutch out a run, which is hard. Not impossible, but hard. I guess there's more reason to play cows in the future. More reason to play cows than BC anyway. Maybe it's because it doesn't think Mario Kart World would be a real, like, Mario Kart title. Because, like, most entries are either super, or they have just the gimmick of the game. Which I guess this one's World, but 8, 7, Deluxe, DS, and Wii are consoles. Then you have Double Dash, Super Circuit, 64, which, another console, and Super Mario Kart. It probably doesn't think World is real because, I don't know, same acronym as Mario Kart Wii, I guess. Doesn't know what to think. Sounds like more of a fan game name than an actual game Nintendo would pick. 2AI, I guess. Drifting again. Yeah, I am on fumes. Oh yes, I love that track. One of my favorites. Maybe thinking it's like a Mario Kart Wii mod. That definitely sounds like a Mario Kart Wii modded track name. I don't think it's an actual... It's definitely not an actual track, but it sounds like it would be in Wii. Like Wii modding. I'm not even tricking anymore. Yeah, I'm definitely past my limit. I went for way too long. That's okay, we're gonna go... Jirachi, I already said what my failure could... Once I get one more run past lap 1, that's it. Whatever happens, happens. One more solid attempt before we wrap up. If I don't hit double tree, that's fine. I just want to get one more run there. I need to practice the finalness, clearly. If I can make that one more, I definitely can get runs, but... Such a hard Nisk, man. Not as hard as tree for me, honestly. In order to not clip the dirt, I need to do a super tight line, and I don't want to... But missing that line means you miss the trick, and if you miss the trick, you can't do the final cut. Luke, I already told you what the fail condition is. I'm not gonna tell you again. This next run to make it to lap 2 is the ender, regardless of where it fails. You're gonna have to end it there, because I'm definitely out of strain at this point. I want to see one more run. Promise, I don't think I'm ever gonna make it there. I mean, in the event I still haven't made it there by the 4-hour mark, I'm definitely just ending, no matter what. But I'm gonna try to make it there for one more show before the stream ends. It's only fair for the cow pyramid. It deserves to know where the cow is aligned. Kind of interesting you could horn at the start. You can't horn otherwise. You have the entire day? Sounds convenient. I don't have the entire day. It's nighttime. I should be asleep. I won't be, but I should be. Bed, I got work to do. I'll probably just go back to eat a snack, then go back to editing for a bit, then go to bed. I'm a bit behind on my project, and I wanted to have it out earlier, but I don't think I'm gonna get it out early. Probably just gonna have to feel out when it's gonna be done. At this rate. Projects take time. I'm very, very specific about how I want things done. I have not hit one treeness. As I said, I'd finish whenever I finish lap 1. It's kind of insane. Not surprising, but it is insane. Give you a teaser? Well, I'll probably be having a deep teaser in the Discord tonight. I'm probably going to do an editing update, which is effectively a teaser. Yeah, that'll be your teaser. Alright, if it makes it for the rest of this lap, it's good. Do the final run. If it makes it past this part, though. Nope. How did I... I'm trying to hit the Nisk, man. It's just so hard. I told you, no matter what, I'm ending at the 4-hour mark. But I am trying. I'm just bad. I have like the tiniest sliver of hope left, but I can still get it. If I just get one more run to lap 2. So I can fail Treatness lap 2, but I believe. Gotta keep whatever shred of hope I have left. Okay, that means no fence lap 2. Honestly, it'd be a miracle if this run even saves. And I failed again. Okay, yeah, this sucks. Luke, you can leave jail anytime. I didn't lock you in there. So, what was your favorite topic today's stream? We can reminisce now. Do you have any favorite topics you'd like to see return next vibing stream? Or should they all just be left in the past? Never to be seen again. We didn't talk about Sky Sunday. That was not a topic that was talked about. You want a vibing emoji on screen next time? It's not a moving GIF, though. Vibing doesn't move. It's supposed to move. Otherwise, it doesn't really work. Like, cow GIF's moving, and it's also cow track. I guess you can technically, if you could somehow sync up the vibing emoji with the cow, you can have it riding the cow. I don't have the power to do that, though. That'd be up to someone else if you really want to see that. That'd be the only way that can work. Because otherwise, this is supposed to be cow track, not vibing track. I honestly don't really want to see Coconut Mall in this game. Because I think I'd rather just see it left in 8 Deluxe for now. I know, it's a weird opinion, but it's just kind of how I feel about it. I don't think it needs to be in World. I'd rather see Desert Ruins first. Oh, come on. I can't hit it once. Why am I so bad? I'd rather see Wii BC as well. I like Wii BC. I don't know why, but I like it. I think it's fine leaving Luigi and Mario Circuit out, though. Those two can stay at Wii. For now. I don't think World is a good fit for those two tracks. I think the other two can be a good fit for World, but Desert Ruins is not Desert Hills. It has a temple section, so it's already cooler. And they can probably do cool things in the temple section, because it's normally a half-pipe spot. I get that. But I feel like they somehow butcher Coconut Mall. I don't know why. But I just don't think they'd make it as good as it should be in Free Roam. Again, I don't know why I feel like that, but it just kind of feels like it to me. Like they'll somehow mess it up. Like, it should just be a slam dunk, but I feel like they're gonna find a way to not make it a slam dunk. Again, literally no idea why I think this, but that's just kind of what it feels like to me. Alright, this is final round of the stream. Despite how awful it is going to lap 2. I am behind. I have to get perfect laps from here. When I have any chance. I can still PB with the 0.6 lap 2 and then beating my PBs lap 3. Or we can just end it now. That's fine. I'm okay with this. I know I should be done anyway. I'm on fumes. Hope you all had fun. Alright, one more thing. Alright, everybody say goodbye to the cow pyramid. Goodbye, cow pyramid. It was nice knowing you. We'll see you another day. Well, that's it for me tonight. I hope we all had fun. Bye, big. I'm tired. I probably have to go edit, though, so I don't even get to sleep yet. Anyway, hope you all had fun at least. That's all I got. I've been streaming for way too long. I should go do something. You guys have a good rest of your night. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.